Last we left off,
What is
this is our starting and ending music. So, last time we left off, the group had left the Trash Island, and the Lily Pirates sailed to their next destination after learning hockey, bartending, getting some upgrades, a bunch of really neat stuff that happened to them on Scrap Island. They then sailed off to their next destination. On the way, they absolutely destroyed a tiny Marine patrol vessel, leading to some moral dilemmas for some and some concerning mental states for others. Or at least the reveal of some concerning mental states. I'm looking at you, Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Anyways, so upon reaching the next island, a fan-shaped island with giant mountains surrounding it and cutting into 4 sections, known as the Zephyr Isle, you guys were then met by. Sorry, Hannah is dancing and it's making her chair squeak, and it's very distracting.
I realized I haven't rolled my dice to level up my health.
Oh no.
Levels. Let me just roll these. 7 out of 5, baby.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Look at
So-
that's crazy.
All right. Anyways, we are in a situation where you have been met by the people of Zephyr. You have called the. I'm not sure if you guys ever actually got the name of their people, but they're the Northern Clan, the Clan of the Northwind. Upon arriving, there was apparently some kind of craziness going on with some of their clan members hiding in their ranks in secret, who are causing squalls and destroying their way of life, particularly right before the festival. So you all, upon helping out their visiting pirate crew, known as the Animal Pirates, came up just to make sure everything was okay. And in doing so, Raging Bolt, you heard a very familiar voice that immediately woke you out of your sleep. You are currently about 300 foot away from the town, sleeping in one of the safe spots.
Okay.
But your ears have perked up, catching the sound of your old captain's voice. What would you like to do?
I would like to approach and say, I never thought I'd see you here. What a surprise.
Captain Tarbeard turns towards you and his eyes go slightly wide.
Raging Bolt. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. You first.
We're treasure hunting. What about you, Cap? You mutinous traitor.
I could have guessed you were still looking. I'll have you know, I did it for good reason. And you know why. It was good reason and you know it. I was tricked by my fellow crewmates. They're the ones that are the traitors.
Crow just shakes his head.
Are you still going on about that Salaki? Wait, you're not Salaki.
What?
Are you still going on about that Raging Bolt?
I was reading Salaki's name when I said that.
Aww.
You know it's very important to me. I will find him before you.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Indeed it does.
He just kind of narrows his eyes at you and sets his jaw.
You know, I liked you, Raging Bolt. I really did.
I wish we had perhaps a different past and things could have been different.
Indeed. But as it stands,
He turns and glares at Elysia. She kind of raises an eyebrow.
Is there a problem with our 2 guests here, Captain Tarbeard?
indeed there is, Elysia. It's not surprising that my former crewmate here has survived. But I must ask you, Lady Alicia, as the head Sanctus, I humbly request these pirates to be removed from the island.
You know, I
She-
can't do that. We're helping these people too, you know.
Alicia nods.
Indeed. While I
Yo,
will
yo.
agree, while I will agree, Captain Tarbeard, that they are exceptionally annoying. They are good people who moved to help when the time came. I can't kick them out in good faith simply due to an outsider's grudge. You're going to have to try harder than that.
Let's go.
I see. Very well. But I would like to have a private conversation with you later about it.
Of course.
Do
You've
not
also
worry.
proven
We will not
more.
cause any problems for you.
He narrows his eyes.
Hopefully that remains the case, Bolt.
Of course.
Crow is just kind of looking toward, slowly shifting his eyes between Captain Tarbeard, Alicia, and you. And I believe Flint was here as well, because you were talking to her at the end of the session.
Yes.
So yeah, you're just standing there, kind of head moving like you're watching a tennis match.
Eating fruit or
Oh,
something. My mouth
hold
is
on.
full.
I don't mean to dictate the flow of things, but I do want to say to my previous captain, if it means anything, I am sorry. We had a good run.
His gaze just softens.
Let's go.
My mic fell out. Yeah, his gaze just softens, and he's just like,
I thought so too, Raging Bolt. I thought so too.
So sad. Of a fake story I made for a fake person.
he turns toward Crow.
Crow, let the others know what happened here. Let them know not to attack Raging Bolt on sight, unless he stands on our way. Captain, are you sure we... That's Captain's orders. Do you understand, Crow? Yes, of course, sir.
I say, thank you kindly, and I do a courteous little bow.
This will be the last time, Raging Bolt. I'm sorry. But if we cross paths again, we will be enemies.
I understand.
And he turns around, his cloak billowing behind him as he heads off.
Wait.
He stops and turns.
No, I'm not talking. This is out of
Okay.
the game. I'm gonna look at Alicia and kind of, with my eyes, I'm gonna try and like insinuate I want to observation hockey him to her.
Make
Like
a performance.
I'm just gonna do something weird with my eyebrows or something. Performance 21.
Echo! What the heck? She
You
just
need to
gives-
stop rolling this eye.
She just gives the tiniest. Actually, you hear the wind whistle in your ear. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it then. Do I have to roll something
All
for
right.
that?
For your observation?
Yeah.
No, but who are you doing?
On
Tarbeard?
Yeah, Tarbeard.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm more so looking for hostility
Okay.
to the island, not to Raging Bolt, because they're obviously hostile.
All right. From Captain Tarbeard, you feel very mixed emotions. You feel anger. You feel hurt. You feel regret. You feel longing for what used to be something better.
Someone's
do not
knocking on my
feel-
door. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, it's okay. You do not feel any particular. It seems like in this moment, you do feel a slight bit of concern and like hesitancy. especially when he looks at Alicia. But no animosity, no hostility whatsoever.
Okay, I'm gonna try and, like, nod my head no to Alicia.
You just hear the wind whispering, "Thank you."
That's all for me.
That's going to be all from you.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me a d20 and add your charisma modifier, please.
20 plus 2. Oh my god.
Nat 20. Yay.
Eli. What the heck, Eli?
Is this?
Are you sure you're not fit 100? Are you absolutely certain?
Oh my gosh.
He had a mediocre fate, got a Logia, and can't roll lower than a 10, apparently.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude? The day he rolls a
You
nat
know what?
1, the world blows up.
Everything evens out in the end.
It really will.
Oh, I just hope it's not the day. All right, so as you are examining Captain Tarbeard, you are slammed with a wave of pure hatred, disgust, anger, wrath, just all of the emotions coming from Crow.
I was gonna ask about him next. Okay. I'm gonna, like, pat Raging Bolt on the back and walk away somewhere else.
Okay.
And I am going to kind of point my head towards Crow, to Alicia.
You just feel the slightest pat on your shoulder as the wind blows against you.
I'm gonna walk away.
All right. So, are you back, Caleb?
Yes.
All right. So, as Captain Tarbeard says his goodbyes or his final remarks, he turns from you, his cloak swishing behind him, and begins to walk off towards one of the houses.
I shed one singular tear.
All right.
No.
You see Captain Tarbeard stop, look to his left at a collapsed house, and then he grows to be about 11 feet tall with dark gray skin and just giant rugged toe and fingernails breaking through his clothing, and he just grabs onto the collapsed house and is going to natural 20.
Holy crap.
Lift it up, and underneath you can see a young boy curled up with his dog, and he's just shaking, and he kind of blinks in the dust. Captain Tarbeard smiles. "You're safe now, young one. Come here. Get out of there. It's dangerous." Yes, sir. Come on, we're free. The dog is like, and follows after him. Captain Tarbeard lets it fall back down and continues on his way. Salaki,
Yeah. Same.
you have been led by the individual who apparently does not like outsiders. He never introduced himself. But he leads you to the performance stage, which you can see has been smashed with a fallen wooden pillar that kind of stood to the left of it. It snapped off and collapsed and crushed the stage. The stage itself is about 30 foot in diameter, and he just kind of points to it with one hand and with his other hand twiddles his handlebar mustache. "This is the stage."
All right. Let's see how these powers work, eh? Don't know, tried this yet. And Salaki's gonna walk up to the stage, and he's gonna try and heal it.
Okay. I need you to roll a d20 and add your mastery. Do not add your proficiency.
Kablingo is a 16.
Okay. As you are healing it, you put your hands against it, and a warm blue, like sea green glow washes over the stage. A couple of onlookers catch their breath, and their eyes kind of widen as sweat begins to bead on your forehead. You can feel a tug in your gut, and just pain start to flow from you through your arms and into the stage. You start taking damage.
All right.
And as the stage is restored slowly, bit by bit, you are ultimately going to end up taking 20 points of damage.
Yep.
It's going to cost 15 stamina to do this.
All right. I think I got your stage back, right?
Yes. He's sitting there, his mustache caught mid-twirl as he's just staring with wide eyes. That is quite the handy ability you have there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down or something.
Yes. What was your name, outsider?
Call me Salaki-same. I'm just a humble little shark from the Lily Pirates.
I see. My name is Archer. I am the head of the Commerce District of the Northern Tribe.
All right, Archer. The last guy who I talked to who had head in his name forced me into a trash contract. So I honestly hope you don't do the same.
I wouldn't
die.
As you stumble away, he just kind of watches you. And then, unbeknownst to you, he turns to another townsperson and whispers something to him. Same. Joa, where were you when we last left off? You were just on search and rescue?
Yes, I was pure search and rescue all over the place.
All right. As you are continuing to step through, you see a archway that has collapsed on somebody's stand, crushing it underneath. And you see a woman kind of standing there with a grim look on her face. She's just kind of pawing at the remains. You can see quite a few pieces of merchandise in there. It looks like beautifully woven sheets of beads and clothing with just these beautiful clear and blue and like just all kinds of different shades of blue beads that have been sewn into clothing and fabric. And it is currently being trapped by the arch.
Let's see. Hello, madam. Is anybody in there?
No, but... No, there's not. Thank you.
Would you like some further assistance?
She kind of looks back down at it and just simply nods.
Mourinho, and I go towards it and start to kind of help her clean up and move things around.
Okay, easily enough. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You clear the rubble away and just help move things out of. See what you can salvage. Essentially, at the end of it, she gives you a slight bow.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome, madam.
You can see a little glimmer of hope back in her eyes as she has managed to recover quite a few of the artifacts she had created.
Have to do some more work.
Rather altruistic of you for a pirate.
Hello, friends. What is your name?
Hello, my name is Captain Tarbeard.
I am Oswald Octavius. It is nice to meet you.
Pleasure as well. You all are helping these people out as well.
Doing my best, yeah.
I can't help but ask why.
It's just the right thing to do, so why not?
You see his eyebrows raise. Even though you are a pirate,
Just because I'm a filthy pirate and breaking the law and all does not mean I lack a moral compass. Just means I lack a law compass, so to speak.
I understand. Yeah. Would you like a drink,
Bye.
Oswald?
No, thank you. I am not much of a drinker myself. I try to abstain from such substances. They do nasty things to your liver.
He nods and kind of reaches into his bag by his side and pulls out what looks like a bottle.
I believe that friendship is forged over a drink. And this? Carbonated water.
And he hands it to you.
Well, that would do nicely, sir. Thank you. And I grab it and kind of pop the cork. Well,
If you change your mind, I have.
And he looks into the bottle. I have wine, beer, brandy, whiskey, whatever you want.
Well, if I'm going to drink, I believe you should as well, my friend. Get yourself something.
He smiles, reaches onto his other hip, and pulls out a little metal flask. To friendship.
Friendship. Prost. And I kind of do a little toasting motion.
He reciprocates and takes a swig from his flagon.
I do so as well.
Well, let's see. Let's say we make another round around here. See if we can save anyone else. See if we need to recover any bodies, and then.
That would be most bad, but yes, we will do what we must. On we go, and I put the cork back in the bottle and kind of just put it in the back of my bag.
Octavius,
Yes, sir.
are you acquainted with Raging Bolt?
The cat, yeah. He's an interesting character for sure. He
You
has
can
such a
agree
problem
there.
with food.
Such a problem. We had to get a lock for our fridge.
Yeah, we have many problems with him, but he is an okay man overall. He has his issues. Oh my goodness, the alcohol. Do not let him near the alcohol.
We learned that the hard way too.
Well, I'm glad it's. Well, I don't know if I'm glad it's a well-known issue, but yeah, I am also the ship's doctor, so to speak. So I have to deal with much of his doings.
Yeah, I understand. I do. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like to be the mutinous type, does he?
No, not that I can tell of. I've known him for, what has it been, 2-3 weeks now? Not too sure. Like I've hit my head really hard recently. I can't quite recall it's a whole week, but happens sometimes.
Let me tell you a little bit of our story, Oswald. Walk with me.
Absolutely. And I kind of begin walking.
All right, you do so. Flint, what are you up to?
No. Okay.
No.
My mouth was very full.
Why are you always eating?
I got dinner. Okay, I don't know if I can do what I wanted to do. Is Caleb here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I wanted to try and talk to Raging Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Raging Bolt, are you okay?
Not really.
Those people. I did not expect that. Those people were your old crew, right?
Yes, it was very unfortunate circumstances.
Do you not want to do the voice in front of your parents?
You are exactly correct.
I'll let it pass.
Well, I'm in my living room right now,
Oh my gosh.
and my grandparents are too.
Oh my gosh.
I got really bad vibes from that crow person.
Yeah, we weren't exactly the bestest of friends. He also looks kinda special.
That's nice. It's so different coming from your normal voice.
I know.
This is Caleb. What have you done with Raging Bolt?
This is just like what would great value Caleb. It's just him at his normal.
Yeah.
Well, you sound very different. Do you have a cold or something?
Yeah, you know, I'm just a little choked up.
The trauma.
Like, weight gain.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I was
But,
wondering, would you want to tail that guy with me?
That's probably a bad idea. I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna do that.
It's probably a bad idea, but don't you want to see if he's the one doing all of this?
Did you see what he just transformed into? I don't think we want to mess
No,
with
that was Tarbeard.
Well, yeah, but he's the captain, so.
Yeah, that means Crow's weaker.
Well, we mess with him, we mess with the captain. That's not a good idea.
Don't you want
He's an
to
11-foot tall, huge elephant, I think.
listen, Raging Bolt? I'm gonna do this with or without you. I thought you wanted to get back at your old crew.
So dumb. No.
I thought you wanted
It's like
to
a
get back at your old
competition.
crew.
We're trying to find something, and I want to find it first. We don't have to kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna follow him and see if he's doing
Well-
anything wrong.
Make sure you're good at it.
I'm okay at it. I think. Okay, well,
Yes.
I-
Give me 1 minute.
okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand here unconscious staring at him.
And Salaki walks in and goes, "What's all this then?" And
Why
then he
does
falls
Raging Bolt
asleep.
sound so different?
I don't know. That's crazy. It reminds me of that one time I was in California.
Uh-huh. Well, I was just gonna tell him I'm gonna leave and go do that, so I guess I can just repeat that whenever he comes back.
Okay. You're just going to go ahead and follow after him.
I'm going to try and follow after Crow, but I'm going to be very stealthy about this.
Okay. So as you begin, as you go ahead to follow him, Salaki, yeah, you walk up, you say, you know, whatever it is you said, and then you fall on the ground, exhausted.
Salaki sleep.
Oh wait, does Salaki, he actually appears? Oh.
Yeah, he's there.
Well, I'm gonna wake him up and try and repeat the story to him of what just happened.
Aye.
Salaki, wake up!
5 more minutes, please.
I put a flame in his nostril to
yes.
like burn his nose hairs.
I'm dead.
Wake up!
Oh my gosh! Raging Bolt.
What are you tomfooleries doing?
I'm not a tomfoolery. I'm Salaki.
Raging
You got
Bolt's,
the eat pot.
Raging Bolt's old crew is here, and one of his old
Oh.
members is very evil and bad and murderous, and I think he's the one who did all of this.
I mean, they're pirates, aren't they?
It's
Most
so
pirates
weird.
are.
No,
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, regardless of our spotty past. They're here to be helpful. Their main goal is to find
no,
something.
that guy
that
that
I
you said looks special is not here to be helpful.
Wow, that I'll give you.
Salaki, I'm gonna follow him, and just if I don't come back within like a day or something, and if I don't like shoot off a flare within a day, that probably means I'm dead.
I'm just gonna come with you.
Well, no, you're not very stealthy, to be honest.
I'm actually
That
probably the
one.
stealthiest out of all
That's
of
why
us.
I
But I
wanted you to
can't.
come with me.
But I can't do that because then the captain's gonna be like, "You messing with us?" Mm.
Does anyone know where Archibald is? Or that's not the right one.
Who the heck is Archibald?
Oswald.
You know,
Right one.
Octavius?
Oswald.
I wanted you to tell the story to him whenever he gets here.
Oh, they're not everyone was here. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. Slaki, you have guns for arms. Don't follow me.
But I'm. Oh, cool! Yay!
You know, like the worst idea ever is to separate our party, right?
Yeah, that's why I
Wait,
wanted
did you tell me to not follow me?
Yeah, don't follow me,
Good
Salaki.
With the party.
You're so
Fine.
loud.
Fine, I'll come.
Yo,
Thank
Sam!
you, Raging. No, Slaki,
crazy.
you stay with Oswald. Go find him.
No funny business.
Or take a nap. You
Okay,
seem
where am I
very
supposed to-
sad.
How am I supposed to find Oswald?
Maybe. Okay, you know what? I will shoot a flare into the sky for Oswald. He knows what that looks like. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
then
to
they'll
do
know
so.
where you are, and if they'll be looking,
he
so you
knows-
can't sneak.
No, they know. They saw me here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can they see in the sky? Huh?
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at here? You see what I'm getting at here?
Oh, you want me to fly? I see.
Yeah.
That's
Your
a good
fire's
idea.
pretty quiet.
That's a really good. You were smart today. Good job. I hold out my hand for a high five.
I don't know. Maybe my life force being drained out of me did something to my brain.
Hey, don't leave me hanging.
Roll a d100.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
48.
Nothing happens.
Slucky, don't leave me hanging, man.
Sorry, I'm a little bit flustered. I can't.
High five me
I don't know
back.
how to.
Come on.
As you
what is the
as you're
uh,
saying that, the sorry, Joe just distracted me. In order to, no, that's not what I was saying at all. Salaki, as you're sitting there exhausted, you feel something really cold on your cheek,
Oh.
and you look
Really?
over and you see the young man that you and Raging Bolt and Alicia saved earlier, the guy who was just tumbling around like a ragweed.
Mm.
He just smiles and hands you a ice cold pitcher of water. You look like you're a little gassed there, buddy.
Water. Yeah. Man, I have some good memories with water. Yeah, you ever been in the water before and then you're swimming,
I swim all
and
the
then all of
time.
a sudden you accidentally eat a fruit and you can't do the one thing that you were born to do.
What?
So you lose all sense of purpose for a few months until eventually all your friends and family have to get you back in shape because your newfound power can help fuel the revolution.
Slucky.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. I don't understand 100%, but believe it or not, I do get it actually.
You know, this island has really been a learning experience for me.
He just
And
gives you a
he
big
starts
smile.
downing the water.
Yeah, he just smiles. My name is Alto. It's a pleasure to meet you guys.
Hello,
Hi.
also. You're going in my notes because I like you.
Slucky, how about you take a nap while me and Raging Bolt do our thing we were gonna do?
If you want to, you can go crash at my grandma's place.
Oh.
As much as I would like to say I'm not going to intrude, I'm very much so going to intrude. Thank you for the invitation.
She makes some. So he points to one of the floating farms. Believe it or not, we actually grow cocoa beans up there. And guess what?
Chocolate.
Yep. Grandma harvests them and makes the best chocolate chip cookies in paradise.
Flint, Ribbit, I don't know your name. Ribbit, Raging Bolt, you two can go and do whatever you need. I'ma go get me some cookies.
Thank you so much, whoever you are. I already forgot your name.
It's
Alto.
how dare
I'm
you?
not gonna remember it. Thank you so much.
That's okay. I'll remind you.
Man, I really get this guy.
Chipper young lad.
Stay safe, Zulaki.
Oh, if you guys find Oswald, just tell him I said that. Tell him that I was supposed to relay the information.
Yeah.
As you're
You
saying
were
this,
going to
Alto is
do-
just gently pushing you away as you're rambling.
So anyway, guys, it's been a really good.
Yeah.
Guys, later, bye.
It's just
Bye.
a sweet big guy.
One thing we need to do before we leave Raging Bolt, I need to go talk to Alicia.
As you wish.
I'm gonna find Alicia.
All right, she is nearby one of the ruined houses with Matron Ambrose, and she is kind of just sitting there while Ambrose gently points to one of the locations, and two of the men walk up and summon small cyclones of wind to lift up a hefty-looking piece of wood and move it out of the way. Alicia just glances over her shoulder.
Miss Lady Alicia, ma'am. I have a question.
Yes?
Can you find people on the island and do that talking thing with the wind that you did to me?
Yes, I can.
Can you?
There's not a single thing on this island that happens that I don't know about.
Oh, then I should probably relay this information before I do it so you don't find out while I'm doing it and then you're angry at me. I'm gonna stalk Crow with
Flint.
Raging Bolt.
Flint,
Huh?
you've helped my people. I saw the way that you jumped into action to help Celeste's father. I know you are helpful to our island.
Mhm.
You don't have to ask me explicit permission to do every single thing. However, I do appreciate you coming to me this time.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, it's really
Feature's
creepy
pet.
that you can see
Feature's pet. And I'm the cat. I'm the cat.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really creepy you can see everything on the island, but it's also really useful, so...
It's quite exhausting, and I can't have my attention everywhere at once, but
Anyway, just find our crewmate Oswald and maybe, like, tell him to come here, or something like that. Tell him to
Of
find
course.
Salaki here. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Good luck, Flint. Don't try not to kill each other.
We're not gonna kill each other. Right, Raging Bolt? We're not gonna kill them.
Let's try not to.
Okay, let's go.
That's all I can ask. Good luck, Flint. Good luck, Raging Bolt.
Thank you.
She turns back, and the two guys who are struggling to lift a larger piece of wood, she just flicks one finger into the air and it into the sky. They just kind of sweat starts to beat on their foreheads as they just kind of look down.
I whispered to Raging Bolt, let's not make her angry.
All right. So, Oswald.
Yeah.
You and Captain Tarbeard have found one of the remaining bars that is still available, like one of the few bars that is still intact with a roof and most of its four walls. He's just kind of sitting there. He's just kind of sitting there on the bar and sighing as he swishes around his flagon.
You know, Raging Bolt, when we first found him, he didn't even really know what a ship was.
Meow.
He was from a distant country, actually in the New World. I couldn't believe it when I heard it, but it was apparently an island called Zol. A giant kingdom built on the back of a larger-than-life elephant. I thought it poetic at the time when I accepted him on my crew. From the back of one elephant to the back of another. I promise every member of my crew that I'll protect them. That when we hunt our treasure, that's what we do as animal pirates. We like to go into places unknown, spelunk, find ancient secrets, treasures beyond compare. But then one day something happened. My crew. There was a mutiny. They tried to overthrow me. Those who have, some of them, been following me for 8 years or more. And do you know who orchestrated all of that, Oswald?
What's that be?
It was the Bolt.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it wasn't, but okay.
You're not here, so keep your mouth shut.
Oh,
Stinky metagamer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, stay away like we are.
The
Help!
DM will remember that. So, he just kind of turns towards you with a. The shine is gone from his eyes. You've been with him a little bit.
I have, yeah.
Make it make sense, Oswald.
I don't know if I can.
Are you British now?
I'm sorry, I slipped into his accent for a minute there.
You're Scottish now. What the heck?
My accent's slipping. Excuse me. That must be the DID slipping in there.
It's okay, not a problem.
My accent would never slip.
Well, I wish I could make sense of it all, but I keep slipping into it. But I don't.
Just think of the good
Thanks.
doctor.
Is it good doctor? Yeah, this is a good doctor. I have to remember, I am the good doctor. I am German, not Scottish. Yeah. Okay, danke. Well, I wish I could make sense of this all, but I don't know. I have known him for quite some time. Well, I can't say quite some time. We've only known each other for maybe a month now. I really do not see that he would do such a thing. He is an annoyance, yes, but I do not see any malice within him, unless there was truly some good reason, and I know it would have to be a good reason. He is a very stupid man at times, but he is logical. He is a man of science.
I understand. And I know what you're talking about. But here's something that you have to understand, Oswald. If it wasn't him, who had only been sailing with us for about 6 months, who was, by all means, one of the strongest fighters on the entire crew, if it wasn't him, then it was another one of my brothers.
Going to kind of place a hand upon his shoulder gently and kind of soften my face. You know, the worst part about betrayal is looking behind you to see who has stabbed you in the back. And realizing that it is one of your closest friends. One that has been with you for the longest. The one that you would have lifted mountains for. That you have been from isle to isle across the old world and the new world. And yet they've harbored a feeling for so long and they never simply came to you about it.
You're a wise man, Oswald. Here is some advice that I have to give to you. The 4 clans of this island, they're meeting soon. And Oswald, I can't tell you everything that's happening right now. But just know, if you want what's best for your crew, you'll leave before the meeting.
His face kind of, you can see his gears turning internally. I don't know if I could do that. I've already helped these people so much. I could not leave such a good work left undone.
I feel the same way. In that case, would you come with me somewhere tonight?
You know, I will trust the strengths of my crew. I believe they will I believe they will do well on their own for a moment.
Excellent.
I will.
Give me 2 hours. I'll come back to you after that.
It will be good.
I have to clear something up.
Take your time.
It's been good talking with you, Oswald.
And same for you, Captain Tarbiot.
He stands up, pushing the stool out from under him, and just starts walking towards the door. I appreciate your words of wisdom.
You are welcome. Anytime.
I'll think long and hard about them. Goodbye, Oswald. Until later.
Und Tarbiot, one
Yeah.
last thing. If we are to be friends, you can call me Otto.
He smiles. In that case, call me James.
And I will. Goodbye, James.
See you later, Otto.
And he steps out of the bar. Meanwhile, as the evening begins to, the sun begins to slowly and lazily set behind the mountains. Raging Bolt and Flint,
Oh.
you have been following. You've been following Crow through the woods for quite some time now. It appears that he's on his way to a different one of the villages in the northern area.
I would have asked Raging Bolt if he wants to maybe fly in the air with me, but I'm not sure if I can hold him. I don't know how heavy he is.
Keep in mind that it
say,
is starting to get dark.
Oh, you're right. I would have
you
thought
are
about that.
bright shining star.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper to Raging Bolt, though. Thank you for doing this with me. I'm sorry for making you do it with me.
I just hope I don't regret this.
If he spots us, just run into the woods. I'll make a distraction.
Now that's not what I would do. You take me for a coward. I'll at least interrogate him to force him to tell the captain the truth.
Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
You don't even know what I'm talking about. In game.
Well, don't you mean the truth about the squalls?
Something like that. But definitely nothing like that.
Oh, well, I guess we'll torture him for different kinds of truth.
I didn't say anything about torture.
You just said the word torture. You said-
No, did I actually?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I didn't mean it. Reaching his hold.
The scientist is starting to come through.
How old are you, Raging Bolt?
32.
Oh, so it's not dementia.
Yeah,
Oh
even
my gosh.
Dementors.
Thanks.
Stealth checks, please.
Okay. Oh no, I'm so scared.
Still. Oh my gosh, you're the worst.
No.
Oh, well, mine was.
Here it is.
Oh, I had a 20 and you got a 5. What the heck?
No, Caleb,
Oh,
I
in
got
the
a
alleyways.
natural 1, Caleb.
Oh, I see that.
Natural
What?
1.
I got a
Do you have inspiration or
16.
anything?
I said, it all balances out at the end.
And I used all my luck points.
You can't write this slow.
There's no way.
Guys.
Always
guys are-
meant to be.
You guys are walking along and trying to stealthily. Raging Bolt, your footsteps are like absolute. They're completely silent. Cat's grace. Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe this.
Me either.
Beautiful cat's grace, you know. Flint, you're trying to follow along as best you can. But as you're walking, Raging Bolt just gently bends a stick out of the way and lets it go. And It slaps you in the nose. You can feel a sneeze. You can't stop it. Here it comes. As soon as you sneeze, a blast of flame explodes from your mouth and fires into the sky. As
What an
Crow looks
idiot.
down and goes, "Is that an arrowhead?"
What?
He reaches
arrowhead.
down and picks it up. Raging Bolt, you slap your hand over Flint's mouth and pull him behind a tree. He looks up and kind of looks around his shoulder. What was that? He also rolled a nat 1.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No wonder you said you can't write this stuff.
No way.
He
Oh my
looks.
gosh.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
I just want to ask, does Salaki see the sneeze? Like, does he interpret that as a flare?
You're
Lucky is
stuffing your face with
inside.
cookie.
Yeah,
This is peak. This is what Salaki was meant to do.
This is peak
Oh
Salaki.
my god.
Also,
Jump cut to
We're thinking
Salaki.
good.
Just
yeah. So
I guess
here's the scene. He says, "Must have been the wind." Turns around, stands up, and walks away. The camera pans back, showing Raging Bolt clutching Flint's face, like crushing it shut. Your sunglasses are kind of skewed. And then smash cut to Salaki just.
There's plenty more where that came from, dear. Keep patting them away.
Man, Alto's grandma, you're so good at making cookies.
Thank you. Alto has a big appetite.
Man, me and this Alto guy, we really have a lot in common.
I really. Hey, Salaki,
Yeah.
what kind of board games do you play?
I didn't have time for board games. Not back in the war. Such
Completely
childish
ignoring that.
moments.
Completely ignoring those comments, he smiles. You want to play Path to the Pirate King?
Sure.
He's just making a best friend.
his life right now.
He slams his palms down on the table and stands up. I'll go get it, and runs off to grab the board game.
Oh man, maybe I want to be the Pirate King now. Hold up.
Oh my god.
Great. Genuinely great.
Meanwhile, I need 2 more.
Oh my god. 16.
Okay. One from you too, Raging Bolt.
Okie
It is
dokie.
insane. That is so funny. That is top 10 best moments. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Raging Bolt is built for this.
I am. I rolled a
insane.
19.
That is insane.
You guys have plot armor. I can't believe it. All right, as you're walking through, Flint, you start sniffing again. Your nose is running. It hurt. It got smacked pretty hard. You couldn't instinctively turn into fire in time. You just sniff, and you feel another sneeze coming.
Oh my gosh.
Raging Bolt, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch him in the gut, and he's not gonna sneeze. I distract him with pain.
Boom! Crow kind of looks up and glances to his left, glances to his right. The wind is really noisy today. What in the world?
Why did you do that?
Don't ruin this for us.
You could have just held my nostrils.
What did you
What?
It worked, didn't it?
want to come here? That's what you deserve for convincing.
I'm sorry.
You continue to follow after him until eventually the woods kind of part, and you can see in the middle of a clearing, here, give me 1 second. You see, in this clearing, wow, they don't have an option for that. That sucks. Okay. You see, sorry, I should have checked that before the session. Anyways, you see in this clearing a decrepit old house covered in moss, wooden, simple, small. One of the sections of roof has apparently collapsed in due to age and weathering. And Crow steps up to it. All right, everyone, come on out. The door to the house almost creaks and more snaps open than it does just open up. And Rachel, your heart catches in your throat as you can see people that you haven't seen in several months at this point pouring out of the house. There's Jacobs. There's Gilgamesh. Ashtray. Turgle. All the people that you used to sail with. Ashtray, a kind of hunched back man with straw-colored hair hanging around his face and a pronounced chin, kind of steps up to Crow.
It's about time he got back. What did the captain say about the recovery efforts this time? It's a little bit more serious than that. The cat is back.
There's a collective gasp from the group.
The cat? You mean the lightning dinosaur? Yes, the lightning dinosaur. And if we want things to go smoothly here, we're going to have to keep an eye on him.
That's ironic.
Cut to Flint and Raging Bolt kind of crouching in the bushes.
Did you name the people again?
Okay. There's Jacobs, Gilgamesh, Ashtray, Tugel.
Okay.
Just to name a few.
Thank you.
I'll send them to you.
I wrote it down, but you're good. Whatever you want to do.
In that case, send them to me.
Okay.
All right.
Eli just sent it in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah,
Oh, did
Eli's
he?
such
Okay,
a
okay.
gamer.
Well, I forgot
Look at
Captain
him get-
Tarbil's real name. Build.
It's Jack.
James.
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 Yeah.
Grr.
Ashtray tilts his head.
The captain has no trust in the Raging Bolt anymore. It shouldn't be no problem, yes? I don't want to risk it. If we're too close. We're too close to our goal. We need to keep it that way. Yeah, that's exactly what I am saying, though. We are so close. Do you think that they can stop us at this point? After all, we have the... Yeah! You keep your mouth shut.
No way.
He points to the sky.
Everywhere. Remember. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Oh.
Well. You know the deal, everyone. We're not allowed to be here in the evening.
They all just kind of nod and mutter to themselves. Jacobs, big man with toothpick-like legs, but a giant torso and absolutely shredded arms, just kind of nods. Yes.
Which one is this?
This is Jacobs.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Well,
Then in that case, we should go. Because the sun is starting to go down. Like, fast.
This stupid island and its stupid tall mountains covering up everything. How do these people live in all the darkness?
He starts to shuffle away into the woods,
Followed by the rest of the crew.
What would you two like to do?
I whisper under my breath, "Oh, no. I'm already too late."
Lost my hearing. What did they say? I went deaf.
They have something very precious to me I've been looking for quite some time. I will have to get them to give it to me by force, it seems.
What is it?
Never mind you.
You can't do it alone. What did
That
they
may
have?
be true. Something precious that could either be the biggest discovery in our lifetime or used for my selfish desires that I might admit.
Well, do you want to go get Slocky so we can do this together? And Oswald?
I think that's our best course of action at this point.
Okay, remember where they're going.
They're going in the woods in that direction.
Do we see, like, where exactly they're going to hide, or should we follow them for longer to see where they're hiding?
That's up to you.
Well, do we see where they're hiding, I mean?
No, it appears that they're abandoning this little house. Crow said that they're not allowed to be here at night.
Okay. Well, if they're not allowed to be here at night, that means they'll be here tomorrow. And Salaki, he looked like he needed sleep. Bad. So, do you want to get a good night's rest and then do this?
I think that would be the best course.
Okay. We can ambush them in the morning. Let's go back
You
to
notice
Salaki.
my hands are trembling in anticipation, wishing I could do it right now, gleaming in my eyes with bloodthirst.
I pat your back and say, we need to do this together.
That's like our memories of my old crew. I'm now working against them. I never thought this would happen, but I hope I don't have to kill any of them.
I'll make sure you don't.
Okay.
Let's go back.
And I do
All right.
so.
All right, you all push your way back through the forest, heading back to the main town of the northern tribe. Meanwhile, Otto.
Yep.
2 hours later, as promised, Tarbeard approaches you as you are helping some people rebuild a few stalls.
All right. I have permission.
Mission?
Yes.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see what this is. Goodbye, everyone. I wish you well.
They all give you big, warm smiles. A small girl runs up to you and hugs your leg and looks up to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, little one. And I kind of reach down and rub her shoulder a little bit.
Her mom beams at you as she parts and runs back.
Well, Captain Tarbiot, where are we going? You're the captain.
Let's go. It's a special place. Nobody's allowed to be there at night. But, like I said, I have permission this time.
Oh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He pushes
And I
through.
follow along.
Yep, he leads you along roughly the same path that Flint and Raging Bolt took
no.
earlier, though there are a few differences.
Okay.
It appears to be in comparison, it is a much more roundabout path than the straight path that Crow took.
Apologies. It has to be done this way, so no curious people follow us.
That's understandable. If this is some sort of sacred site or something like that, I entirely understand.
His face kind of softens. Yes, in the way it is, yes.
Well, then I will try my best to be reverent.
As you push past the final little bit of brush, the leaves tickling you as they are pushed back, you see the very same house that Flint and Raging Bolt had been looking at not too long ago themselves. But standing as the last of the sunlight fades behind the mountains and the clouds begin to part, a beam of moonlight shines down into the clearing and illuminates none other than Alicia. She's staring at the house, her face locked in a visage of pure pain. Tears are running down her cheeks. Captain Tarbeard just kind of bows his head. Elysia. Elysia. I brought Otto. She just turns slowly, gives him a smile.
Thank you, Tarbeard. Thank you, James.
And
James?
brushes the tears from her eyes.
I'm so sorry you had to see me in such a state, Oswald.
That is okay. I wish you to do better.
She takes a couple of steps forward and gently places a hand on one of the decaying supports.
I asked James to bring you here in order to give you my story. Would you like to listen?
Please. Well, more eyes than ears, but yeah.
Well then, sit, get comfortable. It's a bit of a long story.
He will do so. Kind of, if there's any stairs, he'll kind of like sit on those.
There are two tiny little rickety stairs leading up to the main door. You take a seat. James stands in the middle of the clearing, a respectful distance away with his hands behind his back.
When I was very young, my parents were adventurers. They were treasure hunters, much like James back there.
He just gives a gentle smile.
In fact, he reminds me a lot of my father. But back then, it was much easier for us to leave Zephyr. Before, well, I suppose we'll get there. But one day, they never came back. I have grown to accept this, understanding that they didn't abandon me. But they died doing exactly what it was they loved. Adventuring and exploring the sea. I too wanted to follow them. So, the day I turned 17, filled with naivete and joy, seeking adventure, I set out myself on a little boat that the villagers helped me put together. Back then, I was not good at controlling the wind. Not at all. I was not as devoted as the others. I was not as patient as the others. I never learned how to commune with it the way they did. But that power, it was enough.
Her face falls.
They found me. Slavers. captured me. And there was nothing I could do about it. And they sold me. And there was nothing I could do about it. I ended up in the holy land of Marijois. And there was nothing I could do about it. And the celestial dragons are right about one thing.
Her eyes are steel as she looks at you.
They're not human. No human being is capable of what they have done. They don't stop at breaking your body. They wish to break your mind, your spirit, your heart, your very soul. And then, when you're boring, when they're done with you, you'll be lucky to meet a swift end.
She gently pulls up her left sleeve, and you see the symbol that I'm drawing in Roll20 right now. Burned into her skin is a symbol that looks like this. Otto, for just a moment, you see the fire, you hear the screams, they're gone, and then it fades. This symbol carries death with it in your mind. You're not sure why, but it haunts you to your very core.
Well, one thing led to another, and I was saved from that terrible fate. I was jealous of those who were killed. After all, they didn't have to survive anymore, to fight. And ironically, it was there in that terrible, terrible place that my communion and my relationship with the wind became as powerful as it is today. But as I became more powerful, and as I began to show more and more abilities, and show that I was more and more dangerous, they started putting more and more people on me to watch me, to restrain me, to hold me, to chain me. Power can be used to take what you want, but those who are more powerful than you may feel threatened. That's what I had to learn the hard way. A man named Fisher Tiger, he was one of the slaves, wreaked havoc on the Holy Land one day, and I escaped. I made it back home. The most powerful of all the Aeolians, because my communion with the wind was the only thing keeping me sane. I became head priestess upon returning, within the first 2 months of me being back. But I learned something out there, Oswald.
And the look she gives you is deep and haunting and devastated.
I learned that they learned about my connection with the wind, and they began to study it. And they found out that the wind that we control comes from the very life source of the planet. Oswald, because of me, the world government has started a terrible, terrible experiment. They're holding the very life of the planet hostage, Oswald. They're getting closer and closer to her heart. And once they find it, they won't hesitate to bleed her dry. So I need power, Oswald. I love this island. And I love this planet with all of my heart. But I'm too weak. We're all too weak. And they don't understand that. We need that ritual, Otto. We need it so bad. Because if they manage to parasite off the life of the planet, then it's over for all of us. They win. I love this island. I love its people. And I would never do anything to hurt them.
And her eyes begin to swell with tears.
But if I don't hurt them, then they're going to die anyways.
Otto sort of kind of puts one arm out to kind of welcome her.
She is cold.
I need to get into the temple, Oswald. James, he also has reason to be in the temple. He's helping me. I'm going to ask you this one time, Oswald.
She looks at you, her face full of pain, but grim determination.
I've just placed my hand, not at her mouth, just kind of like putting my fingers towards her mouth as kind of like a silencing motion. And over to your ask. And I will tell you this, whatever it is, I will do it. I do not care what. I do not care what the costs are. I understand your determination. And if I may be so open as you have been, that image on your arm, it brought back something terrible. I do not know what, but I know this. If you have survived that brand being put on you, you're more powerful than you know. You are a beacon of hope to so many. And the hardest thing about being the quote holiest person is making the most unholy decisions. Doing the things that would very much exile you from such things.
She looks at you, her face kind of stony.
You know, one of your crew members asked me who was doing this to them. And I replied, I don't want to know. Because if I knew, that would mean that someone close to me, my family, whom I trust, has betrayed me. Do you understand that I was talking from the perspective of them?
She lifts up her hand, and a gentle breeze begins to flow through the clearing.
I hear and see and sense everything on this island. Do you really think that there would be someone controlling the winds without me knowing?
That would make sense, yeah.
Tomorrow is the meeting, Oswald. James?
He nods.
If you are to help me, Oswald, then you are to disappear tomorrow at the meeting. Do you understand?
Ready?
I am going to ask you something that breaks my heart. But when the storm hits, and it will hit, however you have to, get your crew out of there. Do not help us. Do not help them. They will never allow anyone to go into the depths of the temple unless the island itself is in danger. There's a ward on the temple, a protection that cannot be broken. Unless all of the leaders agree on it. I've tried to explain my situation to the matriarch, but she won't listen to me. I've been trying for well over 6 years now. I didn't want to do this, Oswald. But here we are. The final, most drastic measure. In order to save my people.
And the tears begin to fall afresh.
I must do them great harm.
I understand the feeling. You know, was a medical doctor for quite some time. I still retain much of my knowledge, if not all of it. And sometimes as a doctor, it is hard to dissociate cutting into, well, making a incision and cutting the body. It's all one and the same. In order to do great help, one must do incredible damage to the body.
She stands up straighter.
Tomorrow morning is the meeting.
I will see if we can be out by sunrise.
Thank you. Thank you, Otto.
You're welcome, and I wish you all of the luck in this world can offer.
She just gives you a deep, deep bow.
Thank you so much.
James walks up and places a hand on her back.
All right. If we don't go now, we have to give our daily report to the matriarch. She'll start to get worried. Let's go, Alicia.
Of course. Feel free to stay here as long as you want. This was the house I grew up in. It's yours.
I will.
As much as it is mine.
I will see to it that some level of what I can do is done.
And with that, she and Captain Tarbeard step away into the woods, leaving you alone.
I hate you so much, Luke. I hate you.
What would you like to do, Joel?
Well, to make good on that last promise, I'm going to attempt to do any repairs I can that won't take me too long at all.
On the house?
Yes, because I did say I was going to do what I could on it.
Okay. Real quick, let me roll something. Holy crap. You can't write this stuff. Oh my gosh. You hear a rustling from the bushes behind you. And out steps a thoroughly sobbing Cuddy Flam.
Ah, that's so sad. That's so awful.
Here. And he pushes past you and starts doing repairs on the house.
I'll help you. I'll do anything. She's doing everything for her people, but in order to do that, she has to hurt her people. It's awful.
I'm going to kind of whisper under my breath, the poor child should never have heard that. I'm kind of glad he did. And a smile will creep across my face as I begin to kind of just quickly but solemnly do the work.
Cuddy Flam rolled a natural 18 on a stealth check.
Oh my gosh.
All right, with the help of Cuddy Flam, you actually managed to restore the house. There are still some sections that are molded over, but this kid is a genius.
Absolutely.
His
He
abilities
invents bleach
are...
on the spot.
There is still quite a bit of moss, is what I'll say. But
Fine.
the
Moss
the
adds
places
character.
that were damaged easily got replaced. The support beams. Yeah. So after you finish the repairs, Salaki, you and Alto stay up pretty late that night playing Path to the Pirate King and eating so many cookies that your stomach starts to hurt.
That's
Raging
the
Bolt.
benefit of having a healing fruit.
Raging Bolt, where are you this evening?
I'm alone, thinking about how I'm trying to get to grips if I might have to fight my fellow crewmates that I did have feelings for at one point, that they were my brotherhood. And now I might have to go against them to gain my ultimate goal of finding my parents.
All right. Flint, where are you this evening?
I'm gonna go to the house I saw Salaki go to.
Okay. You catch them at the tail end of one of the Path to the Pirate King rounds. Salaki, roll an intelligence check.
Oh gosh.
How do you get a negative?
Due to intelligence. It's literally so bad.
You just go brain dead for a second.
Go fish!
You are staring at the... Here, I'm just going to send a GIF. Flint, you walk in. Alto is sitting there. Alto is sitting there with a big smile on his face. Salaki looks like that.
Are you okay, Salaki?
This is exactly why I never play games during the war. How do these things work?
He's doing
I'm
great.
sitting here looking at this table for the past 5 hours.
Why are
And I have
you
no
drunk?
idea what's going on.
What happened to you?
He's lost 38 times in a row.
Oh.
My
Oh
fruit
my.
cannot heal the mental damage.
How many cookies did you eat? What did this to you?
I lost count after 50.
Oh my. Well, Salaki, we followed Crow and we found their hideout.
Oh good!
This is when I come in and I want to sit everyone down and explain my past life.
Okay.
I've been keeping this not necessarily a secret, but it is personal, so I will open up my past and let you know my purpose and my only purpose in life, to find my parents. Now, these previous crewmates, me and them together were searching for the Amulet of Seeking. It can only be used once. Now, I pray that you do not try to go against me with this knowledge that I'm about to impart upon you. That could potentially change the history of the One Piece world. I look directly into the camera.
What is that?
Oh. You.
They have this item that could lead them potentially to the One Piece.
Why, really, mate?
Finding the first captain or the first mate of Captain Gold D. Rogers. Potentially a hint to where the treasure lies. But I wasn't interested in that. I just wanted to live with my parents once more, and I hope only that they are together. I desire this pendant to find them once more, and I have the hard decision of choosing my father or my mother, and I have yet to decide all these years later. And that's why I'm out here on the Grand Line, searching for my destiny. So, if you'd all help me to recover this pendant that me and Flint have discovered that they most likely have, could lead to a big battle with elephants and all kinds of different animals. And we could be in a zoo, perhaps. But I pray that you help me tame the animals and steal back what is rightfully mine.
I slap my legs and stand up in a huff. Screw these guys, that's such a lame way to find the One Piece.
Yeah, and I also stand up. That's such a lame way to find the One Piece.
As he does, his belly goes boom.
So that's what they were talking about when I went deaf for a couple of seconds.
Probably.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening the entire time. I was eating cookies.
Wait, did Oswald come by?
No.
Did he?
So he doesn't know where we are.
No, I asked Alicia to get him here.
Oh.
I hope he's okay. Well, Raging Bolt, I promise I'll help you, and I will not kill any of them. Salaki,
we're not. I don't know if I can't not kill someone.
Well,
I don't know how non-lethal my guns are.
Yeah, do you
I can try and punch them.
Do you have, like, those bean bag things I've seen guards use before? The Marines use before, I mean?
Bean bags?
For, like, shotguns or muskets, I mean?
I don't know about bean bags, but I do have bags of beans.
That could work.
By the way, what are you talking about? Killing somebody? That's cool.
No, we're talking about not killing somebody, actually. We don't want them to die.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I get it.
There's friends, but like,
Alto gets everything. Alto's he's so relatable.
I forgot his name again. Thank you for saying that.
It's okay.
Ow.
I'm Alto. I'll remind you every time you forget. It's okay.
Man, but, dude, I also say my name in every conversation. That's crazy.
We are so similar. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Grandma, I think I made a friend today.
That's not
What do you mean think? We are best friends, Alto.
I've never had a BFF before.
Neither have I. All of mine are dead.
Alto.
Oh, well, I'm not.
You're so pure,
That's right.
Alto. You're so pure and innocent.
Now you may think. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Now the crew, they might try to convince you that I'm a bad kitty.
I don't think you're bad, but you have a lot of addiction problems, I would say.
Yeah, like my fridge.
You're addicted to his food, you're addicted to my alcohol.
Wait, Salaki, you cook?
Oh, yeah, I'm like a chef, that's my whole thing.
Grandma, you think you can exchange some pointers with him?
Oh, yes. Let me show you some old family recipes.
Also, do you have...
I may never leave this place. This may just be the end of my pirating career.
What if we just take them with us? We can take the grandma and Alto?
What?
No, I would... Do you want to come with us?
Listen,
I'm rolling a d20.
No way.
Are you sure I wouldn't just hold you guys back? I'm just kind of like the messenger boy. I deliver water, I deliver information.
Do you know how to
we
play...
don't have a water boy.
Do you have a guitar? Do you know how to play music or anything?
No, I tried to learn piano. His grandma flinches.
I guess
He's really good at this game, though.
We wouldn't want to
I am really good at the game.
We wouldn't want to get you killed, I suppose.
Yeah, that's my biggest. I mean, if Alto wants to go on the sea for an epic adventure to watch some of all of us become the strongest pirates on the entire sea,
You can train with
then
us.
I mean that's
That sounds so cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
you'd
train
have to ask
you.
your grandma first.
Train you.
I do have to take care of Grandma, and I do have a few things that I need to do here on the island first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Grandma could come
Hey,
with
maybe
us.
we'll like come back.
I've heard stories of a pirate crew who calls their grandma every time they need directions.
Ooh, that might be a good idea. Grandma does have very good knowledge. Maybe. Like one time, I got gum stuck in my hair, and she put ice on it, and it came out. It was great.
That's how you get gum out of hair.
Do you have hair?
Bald Salaki wouldn't have had to happen.
Also, do you have that one board game, Sea Kings or Marine Ships? I'm not sure what it's called.
Oh. You're talking about Sea Kings and Knock Up Streams.
No, the one where you try and sink each other's Sea Kings or Marine Ships.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. I think I have an old... I don't think I have all the pieces, but... Here, let me go find it. And as he gets up and Grandma starts showing Salaki some pointers in the kitchen, Oswald, where are you coming back to?
If you don't mind, can I do something real quick?
Go ahead.
It'll take like 5 seconds. I just want to shoot a flare into the sky for Oswald, and that's it. Since we don't see him here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Oswald, you see the flare.
Well, that makes things a little less complicated.
Why are you sighing?
And I'm going to go towards the flare.
I probably brought attention to somebody.
You start walking towards the flare, and you notice a cloud of dust erupting over one of the mountains.
What?
Oh no.
Huh?
I wasn't even done my backstory talk.
What does that mean?
Huh? What did you do?
Climbing over top of the mountain,
What?
running as hard and fast as she can, is Lily.
Oh no, I forgot about that! No, I forgot!
People are flung into the air, screaming as she barrels through.
I can't remember this! No! That is so funny.
Your eyes go wide and your glasses sink to the end of your nose as you see Lily just barreling through what's left of the town.
I fly out of the door and scream, "Lily, wait!"
There she is, at the bow of the ship, a look of determination in her eyes and her marine cap on. Gemini is standing next to her, very clearly having just been pulled out of bed. Her hair is in a mess. She looks miserable. Zam Zam is rolling around on the deck, being thrown around by by Lily's galloping.
Wait, I didn't mean to call you Lily.
If I could have a brief moment, I'm gonna kind of just look towards the cloud of smoke and, well, that simplifies things.
Oh no!
There's a ding, 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 ding. What is that? Enemy attack! Wind Riders, go!
Wait,
No way! No way!
Stop!
No way!
Why did you do that?
Lily looks thoroughly confused. She slams her hand on the railing. Are you okay?
Stop moving!
Lily,
Stop moving!
What? When did
I didn't mean to call you.
the flare?
I'm very sorry. I forgot about that.
What?
It feels like it's been a week since I said that. I'm sorry.
She goes pale and looks down at what's left of the houses underneath her.
I am so sorry, Lily.
I'm gonna
Lily?
I'm gonna put my hands over all three of my eyes and just die. I better get there quickly.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm gonna book it.
Lily, you know how your entire thing is like forests and trees? Can you fix these houses?
Please.
She nods in understanding.
I'll do my best.
And
We're working very hard to. Oh, that's not my accent. We're working very hard to make sure these people don't hate us.
as you say that, some of the Wind Riders launch
Wait,
into
don't
the
attack.
sky.
Don't attack. It's
They
just
look-
miscommunication.
I need you to make a persuasion roll, please.
I'm in the
17.
corner,
Okay.
stomping my feet with my Allosaurus legs in anger from what just happened and stupidity.
It's just
So I'm just sulking in the
miscommunication.
corner.
No, I'm not sulking. I'm angry. I just told you my sad backstory. Don't ruin this for me.
I was about to get to the good part of the recipe.
Oh no.
As the Wind Riders fly towards Lily, you just see Alto yell into the sky, "What is happening?"
Man, that's crazy. I do the same thing when I get surprised.
An hour later, Lily is prostrate in front of Hevner. Her face is just on the ground, and she is bowing as deeply as she can.
I'm doing the same with her.
I'm just looking very disappointedly with my arms crossed.
I'm so
Normally
sorry.
I wouldn't be on the
sorry.
ground with him, but this time I am.
Both hands, again, covering all three of my eyes, just shaking my head. After
Hey,
having
Oswald.
probably explained as hard as I could what just happened.
I'm so sorry, Hefner. I'm so sorry.
Hevner is just sitting there, rubbing both of his temples with both hands. You guys weren't here for a day, and you showed up, saved us, and then did way more damage than the squall ever would have, and then fixed it all. By the way, you had that the whole time? He points to Lily's main body, and she glances up and looks back at it.
What about it?
Yeah, that
He points to the fully reconstructed wooden houses.
Oh yeah, that yeah. No, we usually leave Lily as a last resort because
Yeah.
we don't want people to know about our secret Aesopar sleeve.
She's a living boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
People will
That
love
She
was
is
it.
devil
really
fruit.
impressive and
Crazy.
terrifying.
I'm really sorry.
Dude, we should make Lily into like a mech. That'd be cool.
Wait, we each control a different body part. I'm standing up now.
Ooh, hold up. This is a very good idea.
Lily stands up as well.
Would you like me to turn into that?
That would be really cool.
Not now, but just for the future, just for future reference.
I kind of look at Lily and kind of give her the "come here" eyes.
She shrinks and slowly walks over. Celeste just kind of looks around.
Should we, intervene here?
Hevner just
No,
shakes his head. No, I think whatever he's about to say to her is going to be enough punishment, and she did repair the damage.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand on her shoulder gently as she gets near enough. I'm gonna kind of take her somewhere
Flinches.
semi-private, knowing that Madam Wind can hear everything.
Hey,
Mhm.
Oswald, it's not her
Really?
fault. It's mine.
No, I'm walking away. I'm not.
Wait,
I'm with her at the moment.
it's not her fault. I'm yelling as you're walking away.
Hevner just shakes his head. Okay. The next time you guys do this, can you not do it at 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah. We
If you fix your mess, I don't care.
I'm really sorry again. Our crewmate was just missing, and this was the only way we could find him. But I forgot that's also our emergency. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Okay, look here. He reaches to his belt and pulls off a little canister. Flare gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Red flare, all hands on deck. Blue flare, one person assisting.
Can
Yellow
Wait,
flare.
Fire?
I don't? Can I? I'm gonna try and make a ball of fire in my hand and try and turn it blue.
D20 plus mastery, please.
That's 20.
What?
Dirty 20.
A blue ball of fire appears in your hand that shifts from blue to green.
Huh.
Back to blue.
I guess I can. Wait,
Why?
can you touch
That's
it? Is
crazy.
it cold? It's blue. Is it cold?
I'm gonna try and touch it.
It's fire.
Oh gosh, that's fire!
I guess
Get a
fire.
roll. Still
Blue.
sticking around, I guess.
Blue does mean cold, but I guess not for fire.
Lucky, you're going to take 10 points of fire damage.
I've just been taking 10 after 10 today. I'm on 40 HP. I'm taking 30 points of damage from having 0 combat.
I'm sorry, Salaki. What did you say yellow means?
Also fire, I assume.
Yellow is a squadron.
What does that mean?
We fly around in squads of 5.
Yeah.
So to shoot up a yellow flare is to gather your squad together.
I'm gonna try and turn it
Blue.
into yellow.
Yeah.
Said blue means
Different colors, different uses.
cool. Thank you.
Not a problem. Go to bed.
Yeah, you're right.
I still haven't digested, Salaki says with a gigantic stomach. I don't know how I'm still moving, personally. It's like a medical wonder.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
So-
say to, I forgot his name, the guy that we're talking to.
Hebner.
Hebner, you should look out for that crow guy.
Look, I'm not really worried about the outsiders, okay?
I think
Lady-
you should be.
Lady Alicia has them under lock, okay?
Whatever you say, man.
If it makes you feel better, we can launch an official investigation, okay?
I just be careful about him. If you think Alicia has it under control, then I believe her. I trust her.
We do as well. All right. Everybody, let's get to bed, he says to the rest of the Wind Riders. Celeste is just rubbing one of her eyes and yawning, and the rest of them are just there. It's very clear that they dragged themselves out of bed for this, or were rather shaken out of their beds by the multi-ton vessel galloping through the abandoned part of town.
Celeste, tell your dad I said to have a good night.
She just waves lazily at you.
How do you know her dad?
Oh, he's making a sign for me. You remember the guy with the broken clavicle or whatever?
Yeah. I remember that guy. Clavicle guy. Never gonna forget him. Who the heck is Clavicle guy?
I got you to heal.
All right. So, as you, Oswald, Lily just looks at you with tears running down her face and gives you a nod.
Well, then you know what we must do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily. So much.
She gives you a super, super tight hug. You can feel her
I-
shaking.
Reciprocate and kind of try to calm her as best I can.
All right. She parts and looks back up at you.
Should I tell Gemini?
If there is any way for you, well, I will explain it to her in private later. I don't believe any of the other crew members should know the whole story. I don't believe it good for them.
Her lower lip quivers, but she nods.
Well, the doctor is in. And I kind of straighten my back as best I can, and I make way.
All right. So, plans for the rest of the evening. What are you all doing?
Going to sleep.
I
Please.
called Oswald here because I wanted to talk to him. So
Okay, Oswald trots back over. Lily is crying.
Lily, are you okay?
She just nods really fast but doesn't look you in the eyes.
Okay. Oswald, where were you at?
Secrets in private, doing the things I needed to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to attend to.
Oswald, I asked Lady Alicia for you to come here. For her to get you to come here. Did she not do that? It's kind of important.
I have places to be, and I kind of just march off.
Oswald?
I'm not
I'm going
omnipotent, you know.
What? I look around.
Alicia is walking past the guards, and she kind of pats Celeste on the shoulder and gives her a little half smile.
Things can slip my mind too, Flint. I have the weight of this entire island on my shoulders.
I wanted to know if you ignored it or if you just forgot.
Things got a little complicated is all.
Okay. I'm going to sleep.
Good night.
I'm rocking back and forth, not quite sucking my thumb, but I could be. Waiting for morning to come. I am in very much stress and angst, anticipating tomorrow's encounter.
Okay. So you don't sleep?
I try to sleep.
Where are you sleeping?
Somewhat successfully.
Lily is staying right next to the village, so if you guys want to sleep in your rooms, you can.
Nah, I'm gonna go sleep with Alto and his grandma.
I'm going to Alto's
Okay.
house too, but to find Slaki.
All right. So
I'll
Flint,
be on the
you,
boat alone, I guess, because I. feel the
Gemini,
need.
Zamzam, and Cutty Flame are staying on Lily.
Okay,
and-
that's fine. I'm in my own room, so that's okay.
Oswald, where are you?
Trying to find where they are quartered.
The Cutty Flame, Zamzam, and Gemini.
The two of the crew that are
Okay, they're staying in the house that that Flint shot the flare from.
okay. I guess I would know where that is, and probably would want to check
Yes,
that
you-
place first.
Yes, you would. It doesn't take
So
very long.
I will do so.
You walk into the very simple house, and you see a very kindly-looking grandma with a very tight bun on the very top of her head, resting in a recliner. And in a couple of sleeping bags is Alto, Salaki's friend, and Salaki.
Needs a tool. And I'm going to kind of like shuffle my shoulders a couple times, kind of stretch my back a couple times as well, and I'm going to kind of put my hands to the side, and with all that is within me, I'm going to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance. Conqueror's Congo.
Wait, before he does that, am I here?
What?
Because I was
Oh, you're
not going
there.
to sleep yet.
Because you were
I wasn't going to sleep yet.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and rewind time a little bit. Flint, what did you want to say to Salaki?
Okay, I assume he's in his bed, so I'm going to shake him awake. Wake up! Wake up!
It's
important, wake up!
88.
Alto bolts up, sitting straight up. Oh, what are we doing?
Also, you can go back to sleep. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Man, he's such a good guy.
Salaki,
Yeah.
I look at you and then look up and think for a second. Archibald is, kind of acting weird.
Archibald? You mean Otto?
I look at you very weirdly. What are you talking about? Not Otto. Archibald.
Did I miss something?
You might have. I'm not talking about Otto. I'm very much so looking at you very weirdly and like pointing my eyebrows up and down. I'm gonna pat you on the back. It's lucky, Archibald. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archibald.
He's acting kind of weird. He's been on the ship the entire time, and I don't know. I feel like I just got a weird feeling about him. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Go back to sleep now, Slucky.
Alright. Later.
I'm gonna
Lucky goes
sleep
back to sleep.
upstairs.
You're sneaking upstairs and saying
I'm
that?
gonna sleep upstairs.
Okay. Joa, please make me a stealth check.
Check, baby. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Where's my stealth? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Gotta find it. Not very stealthy, but this will be fine. I think.
13. Slaki, what is your...
My passive perception is 19.
Okay, subtract 10 from that for being asleep.
9.
Okay. Flint.
Hello. So passive perception minus 10. Correct?
Yes.
4.
Okay. Let's see then. Something. Okay. Yes. Conqueror's Congo. Slaki, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. That's an 18 from me, Chief.
Okay. Joa, what is your current mastery level?
It is 8.
Okay. So that would normally be a DC 16. However, with you being asleep, I would like you to make a second one, Justin, for disadvantage.
Oh.
See,
Slaki gets up, feeling the rhythm.
Does my hockey matter at all here?
No.
Okay.
Does mine?
Bro, neither of you are good enough with your hockey to use it unconsciously.
Alright, yeah.
Me.
You know what? I'll let Flint. Let's roll one of your famous D100s.
Let's see. 66.
66.
My luck is gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
that
say
bad.
that's not gonna be quite high enough.
Do I also need to roll a wisdom check? Or saving throw?
I don't think Otto knows you're in here currently. Well, he doesn't know specifically where you're sleeping, but he does know you're in here. So, Joel, what would you like to do with that information?
That information. I'm just going to cast it across the house. I know I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get some casualties here, but it's fine.
Oh, looks like Alton's coming with us after all. Oh no, he's gonna die. Him and his poor grandma.
I don't know about the grandma. I just dialed.
We suggested this first. We suggested this first, Justin. We said we wanted him to come with us.
Down.
Wisdom save from Flint, please. Disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. You can't really roll lower than a 1.
Wow.
Flint will be absolutely.
Natural
Look at
one.
it.
Wow.
You cast the. This is going to be 10 stamina, by the way.
I understand.
Oh, Conqueror's Congo cast over the entire house. The sleeping form of Slaki and Flint. You just slump out of bed and stand up. and your body instinctively feeling the rhythm, just start moving, shaking your hips a little bit, moving your legs side to side, and you just step left, right, left, right, left, right. Start gently, sleepily marching. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Okay. Couple of things. Holy crap. All right. A couple of things happen at once. First of all, the grandma gets out of the chair and starts freaking breaking it down. she's like break dancing on the floor.
Just no, what have I done?
She's gonna break her bones.
She does not look to be in danger of death. However, she is in. I'll be honest with you. She also rolled a natural 1 on her saving throw. So yeah, she's just breaking it down in the corner. Salaki's unconscious body.
Samba.
Oh, baby.
Boo.
You just start obediently walking out the door. And Alto gets up behind him and starts dancing along with him, making the conga line.
In my
Flint.
canon, he failed, but he's just dancing for fun.
That's
Hello?
when he turns around, wide awake, going, "Hey, what are we doing?"
No way!
Yeah,
There's no way!
You rolled a 19.
My goodness. I'm going to just look at him and tell him as gently as I can, you can come or you can stay if you wish. I just need him with me.
Wait, do I wake up to him speaking?
No, but you do wake up to yourself falling down the stairs.
Like some unconscious But I'm still walking though. I'm still under control.
Yes. You're unconscious and like squirming on the ground.
Okay, am I able to speak?
Roll a d20. Roll a d20.
Okay. Just fall down the stairs.
Okay, you are very much awake. Go ahead and make another wisdom save.
Okay, come on. Oh.
You are very much awake. You are capable of talking, and your body moves against your will and starts walking towards the door.
Oswald, what are you doing?
I don't know, but it's fun.
I didn't say Alto.
What is your
I
name?
know.
Ah, Otto, that would do.
Oswald?
Yeah, my name's Otto. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Oswald Octavius. My friends
Oswald,
call me
don't
Otto.
ignore me. What are you doing?
As he walks out the
And-
door, he grabs a plate of cookies. Ooh, and Oswald, he's
Oswald?
definitely not under the control of your dancing.
Oh. Well, I guess
Alto,
he's
come
coming
hit
this.
me. Alto, come hit me.
Why would I hit a
Do
friend?
it now. Do it.
Never mind. He's okay. Hey, Otto, would you like to join the dance?
Yes,
Alto,
of course.
No, Alto.
I will let you
This
lead
is
the
for Lady
charge.
Alicia,
Go to the
isn't it?
front.
Alto.
Yeah. Yes, it is by Lady Alicia. Go to the front and you will lead the dance.
Alto, come hit me.
Wonderful.
Or I will never play another board game with you ever again.
He
Don't
looks at
listen
you.
to him. He is a chronic
He looks
liar.
at you, Flint. He looks at you and he just gives you a big smile and is kind of sad.
Alto.
You know, Flint, as much as I really enjoyed playing board games with you, the sake of the island is a lot more important than that.
What?
What?
And
No.
he looks at Oswald. It looks like the lady wants to move up the plans.
That would be
Alto.
the answer.
To why? Oswald, why are you doing
Also,
this?
you seem to be in the know, so you know what I'm doing, and you know the severity of the situation.
I do, yeah.
So, as soon as you get on board, they are going to go straight to their rooms. I want you to tell, the boat, just speak, it will hear you, to lock the rooms.
I saw her. She was very
as you
cute.
can. Yes, she is adorable. I will not deny that. But you need to keep them in the room. We need to
Oswald?
get away from the island as
Oswald,
soon
I
as
really
possible.
don't want to do this, Oswald. Just tell me.
I understand.
Tell me why, Oswald.
Flint, you will silence yourself this very second.
I'm sorry, Oswald. Buster call.
Oh.
No
I'm gonna make a
way.
Constitution saving throw. May I?
You can make a wisdom save with
Wisdom save.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay, hold on. I clicked the button and it didn't do anything.
Wait, no, that's a
There
7.
is
That's a
no
7.
way.
No, that's a 7.
Oh, shoot, I did both.
Oh my god!
Oh, my heart almost blew up. That would have been bad.
I'm sorry.
Everything
Oswald.
goes dark. Your mind shuts in on itself. Alto, his face grows serious. And the dancing ends on the both of you. Before you can get your bearings, Alto immediately blasts into the air. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm still asleep.
Yes,
I'm still
you
confused
are.
how
I
they're
fail.
dancing.
That was Oswald's
Yes, you
turn.
are still asleep.
Did I get a long rest?
No, it was interrupted.
Oh
Well,
no!
you would get a short rest, though, at least.
All right, the wind, Flint, slams into you, but you turn into flames and dissipate through it. You reform. Alto just looks at you. Flint, there's really not that much time to explain.
Also, you betrayed us.
I guess so, yeah.
What?
Did you make a 30 save?
Salaki, wake up!
Make the dex save.
He's
I'm
asleep.
advantage 'cause you're
I auto
asleep.
failed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so Salaki is knocked out the front door. Alto just gives you a sad smile, Flint. It's bigger than this island, Flint. It includes the island, but it's much bigger than that.
He has
You
a
don't-
glider, right, to fly?
No, he doesn't.
What?
He's
Okay.
not one of the. He's not one of the Wind Riders.
Wow, okay. Why are you
I'm
doing this,
so
Alto?
confused.
Why did... You said Lady Elisa, why did she do this?
Stupid traditions getting in the way. That's what it comes down to.
We trusted her. We trusted you. We slept in
And
your
you
house.
you should still trust both of us. We're doing this for everybody's benefit.
What are you doing?
Breaking the barrier in the depths of the temple.
But you're the ones causing the squalls?
Yeah,
You're hurting people.
we know. It's a price that we've accepted.
I'm not gonna let you do this.
And I'm not going to let you stop us, Flint. Please, don't make me do this.
I'm going to run out the door.
Have I
He's
woken up at
standing
this
in
point
front of the door.
from getting slung?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's standing in front of the door.
Okay, I'm going to... Is there a window?
Yes, there are windows in the kitchen.
I am going to fly to it and try and fly through it, like punch my way out of the window.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay, that would be 20 plus dex.
Nat 20. Wow.
It's always
Wait,
1 or
wait,
20.
this
What's
window.
happening?
Insane. The window doesn't even shatter; it just melts.
I'm gonna try that again.
It bows away from you and just melts as you blast through it. Alto just stares at you sadly and lifts up his hand, and inside his hand is a swirling black cyclone. I told you, don't make me do it, Flint. Oh well. And he throws it into the sky.
Oh no. Is Lucky awake yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I got flung out of a door.
I am so
Lucky.
confused what's happening the last 30 minutes.
Your face, Salaki, your face is scraped and you taste dirt.
This is not where I fell asleep.
You see Lily running over to you and leaning down.
Are you okay?
What's going on?
Come with me. Come back where it's safe.
How far away did I get thrown?
A good 30 feet.
So I can still see the door.
Yeah.
And Alto standing in it?
Yeah.
And Flint bursting out of a window.
No, that happened before. You
Okay.
do see him flying away, though.
When I burst out the window, though, I am going to yell for Salaki.
Okay, so you hear him and then see him flying away.
Salaki is going to use his immense battle IQ to determine the situation and go, something isn't right.
The lucky summary right there.
Lily looks at you helplessly.
We have to get Otto back to the ship.
Hey, Lily?
He's-
What's going on? Salaki gets serious for the first time in what seems like the entire session.
I am flying to the ship, by the way, and I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna stand on like the floor. I don't know what it's called.
Lily just kind of grits her teeth and squints her eyes shut. Oh no. Oh no. You look back to see where Otto was, and he's gone. You hear a skittering.
Oh no. He rolled the wrong number. He rolled the wrong number.
Whoops. Oh well.
You, as you're looking at Lily, she just gets a sad look on her face.
Someone is hurting in order to save everyone else. Alicia is doing this for the greater good. Do you believe me?
Where's Alto?
Alto?
Yeah.
He is still standing in the doorway.
Sorry, Lily. And I start marching towards him at my max speed of 60 feet per second.
Okay.
And I am going to reel my fist back and punch Alto in the face.
Joel,
Yep.
what would you like to do in this
Perhaps-
situation?
Would you perhaps change the tune, shall we say?
Should perhaps what?
The
By
music,
the way, Joel,
my friend.
I rolled a 4. Oh yeah.
Ah. The music. You know the one.
Let me. Did you send it to me?
It was the one you played earlier. Like a lot
I
earlier in the session.
remember.
Oh no.
I remember the one.
This is so bad.
All right. So, Salaki, you are flying towards Alto. His eyes do grow wide. And then there's something just in front of you. A massive, hulking monstrosity.
No.
Oh, how are you?
Your fist makes contact with the chest of Oswald. Please describe yourself.
Oh no.
This is the visage of Mr. Bez, a children's show character from Oswald's past. His eyes are all three currently jet black. And a slightly askew little red fez with a little yellow tassel atop his head. His hair is cut quite short, and again a very, very dark black color, with this cartoonishly big grin and, well, currently what can be only described as 2 fangs at the side of his mouth.
which are growing, by the way.
which are actively growing.
In fact, as he stands there, you see what look like spikes slowly growing from his skin. No, not spikes. Thick, jagged hairs from all over his body. The one eye in the middle of his forehead splits into 2, 4,
What?
6. What are you doing,
Eight.
Salaki?
Salaki is going to shave behind this man, grab Alto, and try and get out.
One of your abilities, Joa, is insane reflexes. Would you like to make a attack of opportunity?
Why wouldn't I?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Does
All right,
shave
I will
provoke
just roll a
opportunity attacks?
d20.
Whoa.
No, this bypasses shave. Don't worry.
What?
So I roll a d20. Do I add any of my modifiers?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a d20. Your strength has been increased to 24.
Okay.
What?
So that gives me what, a plus
That doesn't make any
7.
sense.
plus 7?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay, so we'll roll 1d20 plus 7.
That doesn't hit me.
I doubt that.
I have some terrible news for you, Justin.
What?
What is your armor class?
23?
So, Joa, you,
Yes.
in this form, your unarmed strikes gain an additional +2 to attack and damage rolls.
I would like to ask a question regarding that then.
Mm-hmm.
Does gun game activate? Because if gun game activates, I got a +2.
Hmm.
5 feet of a hostile creature.
I would say it does. As his hand reaches towards you, you see his 5 fingers merge into 3 jagged claws that scrape your arm as you barely get past. As it continues to fly and smash into the ground, a massive cloud of dust erupts as the wooden floor just explodes from the impact.
What aren't you?
Oh, God. Also, we gotta get out of here. Listen, I don't know what you just did. I don't know what you just did, what you did to me, what you did to our friend.
I actually agree
let's go.
100% on this one.
You think me like
soon, the festivities have just begun.
And
Shut up!
As soon as he says that, 2 more arms erupt out of his back.
What?
So I'm screwed.
You guys are still inside. Alto just looks around desperately. Grandma? He is laying in the floor asleep.
No.
Alto, get her out of here. I'll hold him
Lucky.
off.
Okay.
Get her out of here!
Okay. He shoots
I'm not
over
the smartest, alright? I know that. But fighting's the thing I've been doing my entire life.
He dashes towards his grandma and grabs her.
Oh my God.
Alto?
Joa, in your
You're my
current
best
form,
friend.
your movement speed is going to be 80 feet.
Oh, nice.
You have a climb speed equivalent to it. What would you like to do, Joa?
Well, as I said, festivities have only just begun, so let's not get too crazy. Would you like to play a game?
Only if that game is whack-a-mole.
Let's play hide and seek. And I'm going to begin wrapping the house.
Oh no.
A blast of white substance explodes from behind him and lashes around the house again and again and again, covering the windows. The last little beams of moonlight disappear as you are delved into darkness.
Did Alta make it out?
Gonna roll for it. You hear him go, "No, no!"
Do I see this happening while I'm flying to the ship?
As you're flying, so you fly to the ship, and you said you're looking for what?
I just wanted to get on the ship, and when I get on the ship, I'm going to yell for Raging Bolt.
Okay, Raging Bolt, you hear the panicked cry of your crewmate.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
No. As you yell, the door slams open and Gemini stalks onto the deck holding her mace.
I swear, Flint, if this is another
We
of
got
your
betrayed by Oswald.
What?
Oswald betrayed us. We need to get back to the island.
That's a big claim, Flint.
Well, I had to use the Buster Call to make him stop.
Oh, okay, fine. All right.
And
Raging Bolt.
Flint. Yeah, Raging Bolt.
What is going on?
If you want to get the amulet, this is your last chance. We have to do it now. Because apparently, the woman has some sort of massive plan that's going to kill everyone or something. I don't know. And Oswald was going to betray us and make us get on the ship or something.
I think I need more context. I have
As you guys are arguing.
Oh, there goes his mechanic.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
That little tiny tornado that Alto threw into the sky is starting to cause everything to swirl.
Oh,
Look at that. Alicia is causing that. We need to go, and we need to go now. Just follow me.
for me.
I'm going to fly back towards the house where Salaki was, since I don't see him currently.
And as you do, you can see it completely wrapped up in a giant white cocoon.
And might I add, you noticed what looks like Oswald, but it's not quite. But you can't quite tell, really, because of the sheer deformation that he has taken on. Bottom half from waist down.
Oh no.
Nothing but abdomen, legs, and hair. And those 3 jet black claws at the bottom. Crawling around the house and just cackling and having a good time.
Are Raging Bolt and Gemini following me?
Yes.
Not to mention that you also happen to, well, hear the current music, but from him.
Oswald!
It emanates.
Oswald, what are you doing?
I'm not Oswald as you suppose I am. He's told me a lot about you, Mr. Flint Vane.
Gemini goes pale.
What did you do, Flint? What did you do?
All I did was say Buster Call. He had us
that
under
was
his
your
control.
final mistake.
I'm gonna
have so much fun here.
I'm gonna
There's
throw
a reason we banned it!
It was the only way to get out from under his control. I'm gonna throw
Inside.
fire at the front door, at the white cocoon front door.
Okay. Inside, Salaki-same. Would you please explain what is happening inside of the cocoon, Mr. Fez?
Inside the cocoon, it's not too different at first, but then the walls begin shifting, changing, colors sort of flashing, trying to find a final, shall we say, pattern and color before they settle on a very classic red and white stripes. Welcome to Mr. Fez's Funland, where the festivities are as endless as I am. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. First game, hide and seek. You hide, and I'll find you. You're in my web.
Alto, did you make it out?
No, I'm still stuck in. Oh, it's getting warm.
Hey, Alto.
Indeed, it does. And you also notice the lights. It was at once dark, but the lights flash on, and you notice you're in a circus tent now. There is no escape. You are playing the game.
You see from the ground arms clawing up, hairy, covered in those bristly spines, with the 3 massive black claws just pulling itself out of the ground.
Alto! Alto! Just
Salaki, listen to me. Look, Elysia and I... Look, it involves the world government, okay? They found something that they were never supposed to find. The only way into the temple to get the power to stop them is to get the elders to open it. But they won't listen. We've tried for years, and they just won't listen. So we have to make them listen by force. You have to keep trusting Lady Elysia. Please.
Also, you know what? Fine.
The massive, shadowed, hairy form of Mr. Fez. And when I say massive, I mean this thing is 30 feet tall. Erupting out of the ground.
I was thinking we were gonna play hide and seek, but I like this game better. Let's play tag, and I'm it.
The bottom jaw just splits open.
No.
On the outside, Flint, what are you doing? You said you're attacking. Okay, make an attack roll.
Before I do, how strong does this... Is it like spider silk?
It looks like spider silk, yeah.
How strong
but
does it look?
something is very wrong. Something is very wrong with everything that's happening right now.
I'm going to use a stronger attack then. Okay, how much stamina does just a fireball take?
Just a standard fireball, 5 stamina.
7, okay. Well, I am going to point my finger into the air and create a somewhat large fireball and throw it at the door.
Okay.
20.
Go ahead and roll damage.
37.
Oof.
Wow. So the fireball smashes into the door. A torrent of inferno explodes around it. And a wave of tiny little spiders starts running across the ground.
I am going to fly towards the door and try and get in.
All right, go ahead and make another attack roll. Gemini is freaking out. Raging Bolt, you also see the spiders.
11.
You smash up against the door, but there are a few strands of silk still holding it in place.
Can I, from the inside, can I feel it? Can I see any damage from the inside?
No. Whatever is happening inside, it seems to be warping space-time.
What is this devil fruit? is this a devil fruit?
Trying to tamper with my game. That won't do. Give me a second, Al. I'll be right back. In the meantime, keep yourself engaged. I've got some friends for you. Oh, and it won't be fair in this flat land. Let's make it interesting. And webs, dirt, rocks, buildings even. This circus becomes a swamp.
The scent of disgust, rot, filth, mud slams into your senses, as your legs sink to mid shin in mud. That's when you hear.
Can I move?
You can, but it's hard. It's going to be considered difficult terrain.
And what now sounds like it's over a PA system.
Oh,
Welcome to the Skittering Swamp. I hope you enjoy my 8-legged furry friends.
Also, can you get out?
There's a blast of wind, and he is launched into the air. However,
can you hover at all?
As he is launched into the air, still holding on to his grandma, no! He hits one of the webs.
Oh. I'm banging at the door.
Someone's
and
trying to fly in a spider's web.
Oh,
Don't you know that's exactly what they're designed to stop? You gotta crawl, buddy. It's called the Skittering Swamp for a reason.
Also, no!
He lifts up his hand, and another black tornado starts to form. Salaki, I don't know what this will do.
I don't care. If it gets you out, I don't care what happens to me.
Okay. He thrusts it into the air. Outside, Flint, the second you contact the door, one of the hands reaches out and catches your fist. The claws begin to dig in.
Flint is realizing he would rather his friends not die than save this island, and he is going to yell, "Lady Alicia, help!"
All right. The storm above begins to brew harder and faster. Oh, Raging Bull, what are you doing?
I'm eating the spiders.
Well, the spiders are coming towards you, actually.
So I eat them faster.
Make an athletic check.
Okie dokie. Let me crud button. Hold on. My apologies. Okay,
For some
athletics.
reason, this feels like the worst time for this to happen. I couldn't put my finger on why.
All right, you're eating hecka spiders, but they are just. In fact, you are going to take a little bit of damage. You're going to take 12 points of poison damage.
What the poop?
Why did you do that?
As they no, it's not from him eating them. It's from them biting him.
Yeah.
Gemini is freaking out at this point. She takes out her mace. You see the vibration in the air as she tries to use hockey in it and slams it down onto the ground. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. There's a blast as there's a blast as the spiders are knocked away. But as they're biting you, Raging Bolt, you're noticing that they're locking their legs together, locking their mandibles together, and forming two freakishly hairy, legged, writhing chains that are dragging you towards the cocoon.
Yeah, so I'm not for that.
Make a strength saving throw.
At this point, I'm changing into my scaly dinosaur form, so they can't bite me anymore.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a strength check. You say?
Strength save. Yeah, you made the correct one. Okay. You are barely managing to hold back from these freakishly powerful, tiny little spiders that are ganging up on you. But Gemini, as she slams her mace into the ground, the spiders dance around it and grab onto it and start pulling her. She loses her footing, tries and falls on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
As a wave of spiders just cover her and just start dragging her towards the cocoon. Flint.
And
hello.
This is so
one
fun.
of the hands has reached out and grabbed your hand, stopping you from punching the door.
Okay, yeah. After I've yelled for Lady Alicia and I'm not seeing her coming, I'm gonna try one more thing. Before I presumably get pulled into the cocoon, I'm going to point my other hand into the sky, and I am going to shoot out a flare, but I'm going to use 2 points of stamina to make it a very large red flare.
All right. There's a wave of heat and a blast of dust as this flare with two smaller fireballs giving it like a comet's tail. It disappears into the cloud. And lights up the night like a miniature sun.
As this
Alarm
happens,
bells. Go ahead.
I would like to add something here, if I may. As this happens, you see the face of Mr. Fez poke through. What a wonderful fireworks display! You'll make a fine addition to my games.
I'm going to headbutt your head when it comes out of the door.
I'm going
Alright.
to use my reaction to pull back
Okay.
I just headbutt
within
the
my
door.
cocoon.
Make an attack roll. I just want to see. I just want to see something.
Oh, whoops.
A 70.
Oh, is it just? Is that it? That doesn't hit. I'm
Why is
sorry.
it doing that? Wait.
Yeah.
Why is it
You need
doing that?
+4. You need a +4.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So nervous.
Why is it? Okay.
170.
All right. Using his reaction to pull in, it's not quite enough, and as your face hits the door just turns into little spiders and grabs onto you and pulls you in.
So
That's when you feel something grab onto your legs and start pulling you back.
What is the meaning of this?
Apparently you got our friend to betray us, and now he's turned into a monster because I used a word he really doesn't like.
She grits her teeth.
You are also annoying.
Alto is in there.
Her eyes wide.
Lady Alicia.
She glares.
I'm making good on my promise. Well, should I say Otto's promise? If you'll allow me to, I'll have them out of here in no time.
Not like this. Not like this.
And she rears her hand back and draws her rapier. The tip begins to vibrate with power, and her eyes widen as she clenches her teeth and thrusts it forward and screams out, "Die, Kaze!" A piercing blast of wind explodes from the very tip and slams into the side of the cocoon. Let's see, that is going to be 42 plus 12 is 54. 54 points of piercing damage. Just rips a hole in the side of the cocoon. A wave of spiders starts pouring out inside Salaki as Alto rears back to throw the black wind. A beam of blue and white energy explodes from one side of the cocoon and slams into the other. Not quite enough to tear through both sides, but as it happens, everything seems to shift and twist. Everything fades and returns to the house, and then the swamp, and then the house, and then the swamp. I need you to make an intelligence. I need you to make an intelligence save.
17. Wow, that's good for me.
Wow.
That's insane.
Okay.
It was on 19. Good job, Justin.
Okay, you are only going to take 7 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
Yay! Ow!
Alto is going to take 13.
Oh.
Is he out of the webs? Because it's shifting and shifting?
Yes,
and
the
getting weird?
webs kind of like glitch out of reality and fade. The lights start to go crazy, sweeping over everything around you as the barrier between whatever is in here and whatever is out there begins to crumble.
Alto, get out!
Yeah, right! Ugh! He grabs onto his grandma and is going to shoot a blast of wind underneath him. Natural 19, wow. And out of the hole Lady Alicia looks up and grimaces, and then rears her rapier back one more time. What are you doing, Fez?
Well, somebody's rather a buzzkill. Let's get it, I'm a bug. Well, I need to stop this. And I'm going to attempt to use webs to drag Lady Alicia down.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to have you do is roll a d20 and add 15.
Okay.
15? Wow. Oh,
Not all.
he has
not
max
all
mastery.
egos are created equal.
Wow. He has max mastery. That's not
Wow.
good.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow.
The webs. Oh, it's more than just max mastery.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense considering what is going on.
The webs explode from you and wrap around Lady Alicia, and you give a good yank on it, and her eyes go wide as she's pulled from the sky. The rest of the Wind Riders, who had been up until this point spinning in the opposite direction of the massive forming cyclone above them, notice what happens, and you just hear, "Lady Alicia!" as Hevner breaks off and starts blasting towards what's going on here. Raging Bolt, what are you doing? Or Salaki, go ahead. It's your turn.
So I see. Do I see this happening? Like, do I see her getting pulled in?
No,
You're in the game room, buddy.
You are still inside of the cocoon, though the reality warping has abated. Yeah.
Could I get out?
That depends on how well you can combine Soru and Geppo right now.
Well, Salaki is gonna do that. We're gonna try our absolute darndest to get the heck out of here.
So it should be the exact same. You know what? Make me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
21.
With an explosion of power, your legs just kick and launch you into the air, and kick and kick. You are a blur all of a sudden as you are outside of the cocoon. As soon as you are outside, and no one remains in, the very top begins to unravel. Getting
Everyone,
lower.
stay out of the cocoon!
Again, Luke.
All right. Yes, what's up?
I just said say again. The cocoon unravels.
Yes. As soon as everybody is outside, and I'm going to send you.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's me, Salaki Salbai.
All right, so. But Joa, that only applies when they are caught within the web. Understand?
Yep. Really.
Cool. So, Raging Bolt, what are you doing? You see Lady Alicia get wrapped up, Salaki explode from within the cocoon. Are you still... Gemini is being dragged towards the door. It looks like Lady Alicia is about to be dragged towards there as well.
Okay, I'm gonna help out Gemini.
Oh, you're roboting.
Away.
Oh, my
Okay,
robot.
Go ahead and make a what's the word I'm looking for? An athletics check, please.
Okay. I'm having an issue with roll 20. Give me 30 seconds.
Okay, if you want to use an alternative dice roller and just tell us what you get, that's fine too.
Okay.
It'll be
Yep, 30
D20 plus.
seconds.
Okay, that's fine. While he's trying to help out Gemini, Flint, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and help out Lady Alicia.
Okay.
She's getting dragged in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She has been wrapped up and is falling towards the ground and being pulled in at the same time.
Okay, I am going to throw a fireball on her, but since I have manipulate the flame, would that mean I can't damage her? I can just
That is
damage.
correct.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a non-action fireball first.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That would be 1d20 plus 11.
That's not gonna quite do it. It just sails just barely past her.
Okay, I'm going to do it again, and I realized the more flame would actually work better for this because it does more damage.
Okay.
1d20, because I have another attack, I can do it again. 11 again?
Yeah. You're throwing fireballs, and she's just being pulled in too fast. Raging Bolt, you grab onto Gemini, and with a mighty heave of effort, it's almost like trying to tear a giant sheet of Velcro with how hard these spiders are hanging on to each other. You do manage to rip her out of the grasp of the spiders by grabbing onto the back of her armor and
Excellent.
tearing her out of there. She is covered in welts, and her eyes are wide, and she's clammy, but she just nods.
Thank you. Oh, that was awful.
I drop her and say, "Ew, clammy."
Oh, God, no! As she is falling, she sees what's happening to Lady Alicia, pulls back her arm, and is going to use her Colossal Slam ability to huck her mace. And she does hit. She chucks the mace, and that is going to be number of... I guess it is a tiny item, so it's only going to be d4s. However, that is going to be roll 3d4 plus 5. 16.
Nice. Almost max damage.
It slams into the thing that's holding her and tears through some of it, but not quite all of it. There's still a couple of strands holding her.
I am going to use my action surge.
Go ahead.
And I am going to run over, and I'm going to put my fingers directly on the strands of fire, and I'm going to use a hot shot on this.
Okay, go ahead and
there is
roll it.
no way. I rolled an 8.
Wow.
I rolled an 8.
And outspeed the spider.
I sneeze again.
You sneeze again, and it fires somewhere else into the sky again. Hevner streaks down from the sky and whipping back his what is that thing? Cutlass.
Yeah.
No, he slashes, and it just slams into the string and gets caught and is almost wrenched from his grip as he manages to barely pull back.
I have extra attack since that is an entire action.
Go ahead,
20.
one more.
Finally!
Nice.
Finally!
Nice. With a final roar of effort, your arms just explode into fire, shooting a jet of flame across the rooftops and illuminating everything once again. And finally, the strings burn away, and Lady Alicia falls and hits the ground.
Okay.
She opens her eyes. They're normally gentle brown color are almost glowing red.
Alicia, you good?
The wind is not happy.
You don't look happy either.
The earth is not happy. I don't have time for games.
Fez, charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw. Wow.
Your eyes roll back into your head, and you fall out of the cocoon and slam onto the ground, frothing at the mouth.
Heck yeah!
What?
Do we feel this?
Yes, you do. In fact, I need Fez and I need Salaki to please roll D100s.
1d1 100 50.
Aw.
Freaking dang it!
That's so sad.
Salaki's sad. Salaki,
You as well.
so depressed.
No.
Something seems to stir within you guys, but nothing more than that.
Lady Alicia?
Lady Alicia manages to use her rapier and rip herself out of the cocoon and stand. The storm is brewing above her. And she just looks at you, Flint.
I think that we need to have a conversation.
Not before I have a conversation with Matriarch Ambrose. I'll be right back.
And she blasts into the air. Her glider opens. And she is taken on a gust towards the Matriarch's house.
Hefner?
Yeah.
Did you know?
The Muppet Man.
Did I know what?
Okay. It's nothing.
Flint? What's going on?
That's what I want to know. Salaki says, getting all the mud off of him.
Our friend just has a really weird disease, and
Yeah, he looks back at the slowly dissipating massive cocoon. Yeah, I'll say.
yeah.
Did you say the thing?
Yeah, and Salaki, don't say anything. Let's help out Raging Bolt for now. Should we?
With what? He seems very okay.
Do you guys have Sea Stone?
No. What?
You don't have Sea Stone?
No.
Oh no.
Do we have Sea Stone? Lily, do you have Sea Stone?
Did we get any off the marine ship?
No. That small little marine vessel wouldn't be carrying sea stone on it.
What are we gonna do about him?
Does he look back to normal, or?
Joa, as the Conqueror's force wears off on you, you sit up.
And as you look, you recognize the somewhat familiar face, but a very stern look upon it. As you notice the so far unnamed man looking back at you with his very long black hair, and I forget the colors I had his eyes, but you know the
I believe
face.
it was blue with the top being red.
Yeah, let me double check. I have it written down here. Yes, the bottom eyes are blue and the top is red with a little bit of purple in it.
Oswald?
No, it's this guy.
What
No, it's not Oz.
have you done?
So you know about this one?
You said it again, and I'm going to lunge towards Flint.
Hey,
Okay.
Oswald betrayed us. We didn't do this to Oswald.
Thunder and lightning begin to swirl as you see the circle of Wind Riders slowly stop and glide back down. You notice that the cyclone is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. As they land, Celeste just almost runs over to Hefner. She looks white as a sheet.
Hefner, this is way bigger than anything that we've seen before. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Salaki,
You know what's going
don't
on.
say anything. Salaki.
Flint. He looks at you directly in the eyes. Flint.
I'm going to whisper to you, she helped us. I don't know what she's doing, but she can't be fully evil.
I trust Alto fully. Alto, what's going on?
I would say probably at this point that Jericho would have, well, whoops, name slip. Hey, that's a thing. Anyhow, I would say at this point that he has reached Flint, and I have him by the throat.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my
He does.
throat into fire.
He does?
He has hockey.
What?
Who are these people?
Well, his neck is fire. What exactly does that do to me?
You still grab it, but you will take the damage.
All
So
right.
that's going to be 2d8 fire damage to you.
Get off of
Okay.
me. I
Roll
don't
the
want to deal
2d8.
with this right now. I don't want to see your face right now.
You never.
Okay. All right. Stop. We're
say
putting
that
an end to
word.
this. We're going to put an end to this right now.
Gemini stalks over and grabs Jericho by the arm.
You. I understand that you have a lot to protect. I understand that you don't want the rest of you getting hurt. But right now, tearing each other from the inside is not going to solve anything.
She points to the sky.
That is priority number 1. We can sort through all of these difficult feelings and hard emotions all we want after we can guarantee that we're not all going to die.
Figure out.
I
Also,
need-
You know, the survival tactic is leave, and I'm gonna just go to the ship.
Okay.
you know what? Lily, take him off the island.
But then you would all be alone.
Lily, if he
Yeah,
wants to get off the island, take him off the island.
I don't want. Okay.
Flint, are you opposed at all?
I really don't care right now. I need to fulfill a promise to Raging Bolt. I need to help him.
I'm assuming Bolt has some sort of commitment here.
My main question is, how in the world is that grandma breaking it down?
I hate you.
We all needed.
Oh my god.
Honestly, that's an IRL and in-game question.
Who knows that grandma's past, dude? Who knows?
Raging
Alright,
Bolt.
you have cockers, hockey or something that made her do stuff?
No.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Bolt, let's
we'll
go.
talk about it after the session.
Slaki,
We have
You
some
better
explaining.
explain this to me on the way, Splint.
I will. Salaki, you ask your questions, but I'm helping out Bolt. If Alto wants to come with us and you want to come with us, you can.
I do. That conversation that Lady Alicia is having with the matriarch right now determines whether all of this was for nothing or if it's actually going to change something.
Yeah.
Alto, what are you talking about? Do you know what's going on?
Celeste, please. Just wait. Just wait until morning. Everything will be okay by then. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, is he saying that to us?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, me and Raging Bolt are going to, I assume, go to the last place we saw Crow and his crew.
Yeah, you guys go do
Oh,
it.
you're heading to the house?
We are heading to follow Crow. If you're okay with that,
Okay.
Raging Bolt.
For all these shenanigans, I can't see how it would get any worse.
Salaki solo mission.
Why did you say that?
Sawaki, shut up!
No, I'm saying
Salaki,
you.
screw you.
If you don't say I don't see how it could get any worse, that's just gonna make it get even worse.
Now I have the whooping cough because of you.
Salaki, wait,
It's a whooping cough.
are Salaki and Alto going a different direction?
So where are they going? Where are you
Alto is following after Alicia.
And I'm following
Salaki,
Alto.
Salaki, stay safe. I don't know what's wrong with them, but we can't trust all of them.
Hey, and you two, don't go dying on me, okay? If you die because I wasn't there to heal you, I will never ever be able to forgive myself. And also, I just told Lily to leave, so I would have to explain that to her, and I don't think she would take the news
Could
very
you
well.
put some of your healing juice in this bottle of wine real quick?
Can I?
I mean, you've done it to food, right?
No, that's a separate thing entirely.
Aw. Can you?
But I mean,
do
I
that?
can try. I can
Can
like
you?
spit in it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
exactly.
Okay.
Can you spit in it? Can you sweat in the
Sure.
bottle?
Sure.
I'm going. Okay.
Just give us like
Look.
5 seconds.
You guys are awesome. I love hanging out with you, but I draw the line at spitting in bottles.
It's gonna take like 5
Oh wait,
seconds.
no, I don't have to spit. Hold up. Wait, yeah, I just extract some water.
I
from
don't
my-
want to know.
I just extract water from my arm and I put it in their bottle. If that works, then it works.
Thank you.
All right.
Let's go.
That is going to
Oh.
use some stamina, Justin.
Okay.
However much you spend in it.
Salaki will put 5 stamina points into that.
Okay.
Stay safe.
You and also kind of gives you a smile. Hey, I hope we can hang out after this.
Also, I really hope we can play some kind of board game again. I really wanted to play with you last night when I saw you two playing games without us, but you made me very upset last night. With
I
this
understand.
today.
That's fine. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
And you
I'm gonna take a really
split up.
long nap after this.
You all split up. Alto and Salaki. Outside of the matron's house, you see Ambrose standing there with her head bowed and her eyes closed, and Alicia in front of her, her fists by her side clenched.
Why not? Elysia, I do not truly believe that this island is in danger. And until it is,
Oh gosh.
I will not drop the barrier.
Alicia's eyes grow wide with rage. Ambrose, you don't know what I saw. You don't know what they're capable of. You don't understand.
My first priority is to this island.
This is so much more than the island.
Don't make me hurt you too, Ambrose. Please.
Perhaps it is time for the mantle to be passed on after all.
No. Ambrose, don't. No.
I took you in as my own daughter. I loved you. I still love you, Elysia.
I love you too, Ambrose. What are you saying?
If what you truly saw was as truly terrible as you believe it was, then allow me to share with you 2 of our greatest secrets. 1, the knowledge contained within that sacred temple's depths.
Her eyes harden.
No one should be exposed to it. Secondly, for this barrier to truly be destroyed, all 4 heads of all 4 clans must come together and do it themselves.
Then let's get them together. We can do that, Ambrose. We can save this island. We can save this planet.
No, Elysia, they will never listen. As locked into tradition as I am, they are even more so. They don't care about the outside world. But there is another way. If the threat is as great as you say, and if you are willing to truly take this burden upon yourself, then you must simply remove one of the 4 pillars.
What?
Ambrose, you're asking me to kill my own mother.
I'm asking you to pass on the mantle. It's time for a new generation. I don't have much long left to live, you know that. And if you truly wish to take on the burden of the world, and trust me, the knowledge held in that temple will require you to do so. then you must at least be able to do this much.
Salaki,
Yo.
Alto is standing next to you with his hands over his mouth, his eyes wide. No, you can't. No, not like this. Salaki, is there anything we can do?
I mean, does she have to be the one to kill her?
Before the thought even escapes your lips, I am hearing this
You're
whole
gone.
conversation. Oh, nope, please,
not
no, I need
there.
to be there.
You're not here.
Not there.
I wanted to kill the old lady.
You are not
No,
here.
bad kitty.
The cat kills the crazy cat lady.
Because
Alicia.
I'll do it. If that's what it takes.
You can heal her to death.
Alicia looks up, meeting Ambrose's eyes.
I'm willing to take on the world and more, Ambrose. I've already turned my own people against me.
Ambrose smiles.
And they will grow to appreciate what you have done today. But I hope you understand that after the pillar is destroyed and you can access the temple, you will no longer be welcome here.
She nods.
I understand.
I smell a new crewmate.
Same.
Alicia turns her back to Ambrose. She spots Alto and Salaki. You see tears brimming in her eyes.
Will you judge me for what I'm about to do?
Well, listen, I'm an outsider, okay? I don't know a single thing that's going on this island. But if this is truly what it takes, then
Alto, go ahead.
He trails off.
Alto just now has tears streaming down his cheeks. Lady Alicia, you've already taken on so much pain. Let one of us do it. Let anyone else do it.
No. I need to seize this key with my own two hands. I declare war on this stupid, foolish government that is trying to harm this dear planet. Ambrose,
She turns and kneels.
thank you. Thank you for loving me after everyone else is gone.
She just smiles.
I hereby pass on the mantle as village matriarch to you, Priestess Alicia.
Alicia raises one hand. The wind begins to pick up, and Ambrose is lifted into the air on a gust of wind. The giant cyclone of destruction growing wider and spinning more viciously. For just a moment, a tiny piece of cloud opens up, and Ambrose passes through it. Alicia grits her teeth. The clouds reform underneath where Ambrose went. Alicia's hand still raised into the sky, trembling. And she glances up
with my own 2 hands.
And she clenches her fist. There's a clap of thunder, flash of lightning, and a howl of a deep, echoing wind. Her eyes are hollow as she stands up and turns back towards you, Salaki.
You ready?
She has no... She just nods.
All right then, Alto, Elysia. Let's go see what's down there, if you won't mind my intrusion.
Yeah, let's go to the temple.
Dang, can't believe I just came on this island. First thing I did was eat a kebab. And now... now this.
Switching over to the perspective of Flint and Raging Bolt. You two, pushing through the forest, enter into a small clearing, at the other end of which emerges Crow, and then Jacobs, and then Ashtray, and the rest of the crew.
So, you decided to peek your nose into our business anyways.
Oh no, they see us?
Yeah, you guys have just ran directly into each other.
Oh man.
I knew this
They don't
wasn't
know
gonna
we
be
were
easy.
tracking them, we're just here.
No, they didn't. But
They
it
were-
appears that they were traveling from wherever they were to the village.
Oh
We
man.
ran into each other.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this wasn't gonna be easy.
Fancy to see. Excuse me. Fancy to see you here, boys. It's been a long time.
Not nearly long enough.
That we can agree upon.
Crow slowly reaches to his back and grabs the handle of a musket.
I point my
Now-
fingers at him.
There's no need for violence. We are but at impasse, crossing paths on our own separate journeys.
You have no idea what's going on, do you, you stupid cat?
That may be true. Why don't you enlighten me?
It's here. And it's so much more than we thought it was. Who would have thought that the Amulet of Finding was actually an ancient relic from Zephyr Isle?
Wow.
Now, of course, the captain struck up a deal with Lady Elysia to get us in there. But due to recent events,
He says, looking up the massive cyclone.
we've decided to take things into our own hands. So I offer you this.
He grins his toothy grin.
Gotta. You wanna be responsible for this mutiny too?
I say, yes. I don't think so. I grab Flint, and we're running away back to the temple as fast as possible. I'm staying around for that.
As you run
Outdoors
through the
mode,
woods, as you
100 feet per
turn into
second.
your Allosaurus and charge through the woods, running for everything that's in you on the other end of the island, as Lily, so sadly, crosses over the mountain. She then looks over the water and her eyes widen as she sees 3 marine warships heading
Oh
straight
my
to
gosh! Come
And that
on!
is where we are going to
I
end
hate you
the
more than last time! I hate you more!
kind of
The seventh
war is
session
this?
of Sea of Adventure.
You're a monster.
What just happened?
I am so pleased with this session.